Welcome to Late Night Perspective with your host Jay, Jay the Perspective, and we got my special guest in the building, Mooncat. Hey, can you hear me, honey?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's up? Let him go for my girl, Mooncat. Let's get it. All right, we on that Late Night Perspective, and we about to get right into it. Me and her was talking as we was on bootleg live earlier when we was getting our shit together. Now we come in this point because we got our shit together. Now we about to talk about the shit that motherfuckers want to hear. Because get what? If you up late night, like us, roll your shit up.
You
Like,
want to hear dumb shit? We got
hey,
it.
we on that shit. So let me go ahead and get this screen share up. Yeah. Let's see where we going to go at first. Mm-mm-mm. That is say, yeah. Let's go to my Twitter page first. How about that? Let's go to my Twitter page first. We got my Twitter page first. All right. Now, let's see what's going on in the world. So my Twitter page be popping with sports though. Y'all follow anybody in sports, follow me. Okay. Like, y'all know. All right. But no, we want to do something different. Hold on. All right. Because this is going to be easy to do. Like, I like doing this little guerrilla journalism. That's what they call it. Like, if you break it down, journalism, like you have different journalism. All right, so let me stop sharing that and get on my Twitter page. Come on, I need a new MacBook. Y'all donate to the Cash App. We're gonna put the Cash App in the bottom. Black Sheep Productions. Let me get paid. All right, let's see. Hold on. I'm opening up a window right now.
Let me ride.
Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, I got that. I just put on some music and it should just start playing. Got up on the Riff app popping in Clubhouse. Somebody on Clubhouse going in.
They're going hard on Clubhouse.
God, I got an update again. I'm like, no, I'm trying to fuck with the Clubhouse, but I need to make my own room first so we can go
Yeah.
in there. I don't want to go in there and join nobody's room and follow. I want to go in there and create my own shit. All right, okay, good. Now let's go here. Now we about to share this. I'm about to pull up the first topic. That since everybody's already talked about it. It's already a fucking household name. The shit is annoying now because there's so much shit that you really can't. But this motherfucker right here. You see that on your screen? Let me see it right here. All right. It popped up on your screen?
I see it.
This nigga right here. Will Smith. This nigga right. Look. This nigga right here. I grew up on the Fresh Prince of Bel fucking. I thought I was the Fresh Prince of La Puente when my mama kicked me out. I was and shipped me to fucking Cali. You heard me? When I was younger, right? But no,
Where you going by cousin Josephine?
yeah, I thought I
Oh,
was the Fresh Prince of La Puente. I was in Cali. I'm like,
right.
oh, mom kicked me out the house. Like, you gotta go, boy. I'm like, shit. But this nigga Will Smith had nigga everybody believe he was like the Bill Cosby. You know how we believe in bro? There's an interview on there's a special documentary on Bill Cosby, like the Huxtable shit on YouTube, right? I watched it one
Oh,
night.
I'm gonna watch that.
Interesting. But we looked at the Huxtables and Bill Cosby in such a limelight. So when they did fuck up, it's like, damn, not Bill. We making joke Bill Cosby and shit. Now Will Smith, this nigga was the first person. Uncle Phil, this nigga couldn't do no wrong. Nigga Will had but man, at the end, this is what happened. This man fucking snapped.
He's
Hold on, let
still
me
a man.
right at the end of the day, regardless.
Yeah.
Look, see this one right here? This nigga smiling right down there. What is this? Courtney B. Vance compares Angela Bassett's story to Will Smith's slap. Really? Amy Schumer says upsetting Will Smith Oscar slap illustrates so much. See, everybody's
Wait. So
bashing this
Amy
dude.
Schumer, but no, Amy Schumer, the woman who always making jokes about her pussy, she
Oh
had
wait,
something
hold
to
on.
say.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm about to pull up for you right now. There you go. Look, there you go right there. You see it?
Bah.
No.
I see that.
So much. Wait, okay, I'm making sure that it
So she
shows up.
traumatized. So Amy Schumer
Wait,
is
but
she traumatized,
look, they riding the wave though. That's it.
and I don't blame them. I don't
They
blame
riding the
them.
wave. Look. Said during the stand-up routine over the weekend that the incident when Will Smith hit Chris out stage was a bummer and really sad to see.
Mm,
She thinks the 2020. Now, remember we was talking before we got on this live. We was talking. I said that was an all-black production.
right,
Now
right,
look, now watch, now look at the words. Amy Schumer thanks the 2022 Academy Awards incident in which I want you now. Don't now. Everybody think about this. It's an all-black production. She thanks the 2022 Academy Awards. Not she thanks Will Smith smacking Chris Rock.
right.
Because you know in New Orleans when we have a second line and people get shot, people like say, "Oh, somebody got shot the second line." I'm like, no, they ain't had nothing to do with second line. Please stop. Don't say that had to do nothing with the
Right,
Academy didn't have anything to do with Will Smith and Chris Rock incident.
right.
Will Smith walked up there and smacked the fuck out this man
The
because he
Four Fingers
says,
on Thumb Street. I love it.
all right, all right. So where now it happened at the Academy. It happened there. Yes, it happened at that event. But that wasn't you know what I'm saying? Like what she thinks about. So now you're trying to say, oh well, now we see what
Oh,
happened.
so it was the whole production, though.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to paint this whole narrative as. Look, when she thanks the 2022 Academy Award incident, no, just think about when Will Smith smacked the
Clap.
fuck out Chris Rock. No, they ain't got nothing to do with the fucking academies. This man went up there and smacked the shit out. But she thinks about the 2022 Academy Awards incident when Will Smith hit Chris Rock in response to a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith was based in toxic masculinity. That's her word. You see that right there, right?
I see that.
And
That's
then
one
look
of
what
the
she
popular words. That's one of the
mm-hmm.
popular terms.
Look, the Life and Bet actress 40 had her first stand-up appearance since co-host. On everybody getting paid.
Right. Yeah, she was one
Everybody.
of, but her fat ass. She used to be fat. Was
Wait, wait.
one of the co-hosts.
There she go right there. Look, there she go.
Yeah,
Look,
I know. I
look.
see her tired ass.
I wonder that's the picture they took of Chris before the slap. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I like the
before.
one where they got that meme where they got that handprint on Chris Rock face. Whew,
Mm,
I seen that. I couldn't stop laughing.
say, look, there you go right there. Look, hey, hey, hey. They looking like what the fuck? Like he like, bro, that's when you knew. Like when you really get to it, that's how you know that shit is not. Cause that nigga, that like your most smack the fuck out you. You can't say shit.
That
Like
boy
nigga,
was
your parent
stunned.
hit you. Like
Yep.
God damn. Will Smith just slapped the shit out. That's all the nigga can say.
Stunned.
Mm. Say the nigga was stunned. The boy, the boy, you looking at his face right now. The boy, he ain't the hood ain't come out. Look, you know most people slap and the hood come out. You. Nigga, where the hood
That boy stood there. That boy stood there like he was from Calabasas.
at?
He hit me.
He just slapped this shit out me.
Oh,
And now this
oh.
nigga brother getting paid off of this dumb ass nigga.
Right,
But
right.
Amy Schumer, I
With his
mean,
lame ass.
look, Denzel speaks out about it. Denzel getting an interesting topic. But look at here. And this Amy Schumer right here. Let's see what she got to say.
Yeah, I see her.
Amy Schumer, who co hosted Sunday's Academy Awards alongside Wanda Sykes and Regina Hall, is opening
Regina
up
look
about how
good,
she is
girl. God
still
Yeah,
in
she
damn,
look
shock
Regina.
good.
after Will Smith
Woo,
smacked
baby,
Chris
come
Rock
on.
on air during the
Come
show.
on home
Schumer
today.
posted a picture of herself on
I leave both
Instagram,
baby mamas love you,
captioning
baby.
it in part by joking that the
Just kidding.
best way to unpack what happened is to stream her new Hulu series, Life and Beth,
All right.
as well as to
There
see
you
her
go.
on tour
You
this
heard that?
fall. She then went on to directly address
She
the
needs
incident
to
by
get her
saying, quote,
name pumping helping
for real,
to
still
promote a new
triggered and
series that she has
traumatized.
coming out.
She
Come
noted
on.
that she loves her
Chris Rock
friend,
got
Chris
paid
Rock,
because he
and
has a
believes he
comedy
handled the
tour coming
situation
up.
like a pro, noting
Yep,
that he
his
stayed up
tickets
there
went
and
up.
gave an Oscar to his friend
Did they?
Questlove.
From
She also called
$45
the
to
whole thing so
$350
disturbing
dollars.
before noting that
Chris
Will
Rock not
Smith
even
was in
funny.
so much pain. She then explained
He
that
is
she is
funny
still
now.
stunned and sad by the altercation, before saying that she is proud
Yes,
of
he
herself
is the
as
laughing
well as her
He's
stock,
co-host.
funny now,
She ended her
though.
caption by
the
sharing
laughing
that she
stock
is
of
waiting for the
America.
sickening feeling to
He's
go
funny
away
now.
from what we have all witnessed. After Smith
Look at
had
that.
smacked Rock and Rock finished handing the Best Documentary win to Questlove, Schumer was tasked with coming out to continue the show. When she
Look
appeared,
at
she
her. I
cracked a
mean,
joke by asking if she had missed anything while she was getting out of her Spider-Man costume, which was from an earlier skit. She then noted how the vibe in the room was different.
see, look.
According to The Hollywood Reporter, Netflix has backed away from an
Uh-oh.
upcoming Will
We about to
Smith
get that
project amid
exclusive
the fallout
shit.
from the actor's
Late
slap
night.
of Chris Rock at the 2022 Academy Awards. The film titled Fast and Loose was set
See
to
if I
tell
like
the
doing
story of a
podcasts
crime
because you can
boss
do all kind
who
of shit
loses
behind the
his
scenes
memory
without
after
nobody
an
even
attack.
know what the fuck you
The
do.
character soon learns that
Right.
he had been living a double identity as a wealthy kingpin and a broke CIA agent.
Wait,
One week
what?
before the
What?
Oscars, the film's director
What the
David
fuck?
Leitch had already withdrew
Wait,
from the
What?
planned
no.
project.
Hold on,
According to
rewind
the
that.
outlet, Leitch is instead taking on
Y'all
as
hearing
a
that
wealthy
first on
kingpin
Late
and
Night,
a broke
Midnight
CIA
Whispers?
agent.
What the fuck?
1 week before the Oscars, the film's director David Leitch had already withdrew from the planned project. According to the outlet, Leitch is instead taking on Fall Guy, a film starring Ryan Gosling,
that
which
shit
is set to
wasn't
start production in August.
The
On
difference
Friday,
in
Smith
heat.
announced that he is resigning
Yeah.
from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences after his altercation with
Yeah,
Rock.
that bitch
In a
cold.
statement sent to
Okay.
people via
So-
his representative, Smith said that he will fully accept any and all consequences for his conduct. He went on to call his actions shocking, painful, and inexcusable, adding, "The list of those I have hurt is long and includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home." He noted that he had deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work, adding that he is heartbroken.
Wow.
His resignation
Really?
means that he will no longer enjoy the benefits that members are afforded.
You know
including
what? You got
access to
Bad Boys
screeners
4
for
supposed to
films
come
in
out too.
consideration, as well as the ability to
I'm
vote
not
for
for
potential
another Bad
nominees.
Boys.
However,
No,
his
what I'm saying
invitation to
is,
attend future
we'll
Academy
know.
Awards and related events
He
remains to
knew
be seen.
this
The
upstage
Academy has accepted
everybody.
his resignation,
See, when I
maintaining
do the
that it will
sports
continue
news,
to move
I
forward
like
with
what Tom
disciplinary
Brady did.
proceedings
Tom Brady
against
did
Smith
not want to
for
retire
violations of
and
the Academy's
overshadow the
standards of
Super Bowl
conduct.
and take
Those
somebody else's
proceedings are
limelight.
scheduled for April 18th.
So he
As
held
for
it back.
Smith having to receive his
Media
Best
people
Actor
want to
Oscar,
know
it
so
is highly
much.
unlikely,
But we'll
even though it
spoil
was
something
awarded
like
shortly
the end of
after
the
his
movie.
onstage
This Will
attack
Smith
of
shit
Rock.
right here. This narrative is so much
Right.
because Chris Rock benefits from the slap. Will Smith's gonna take all the flack, but he's still gonna get benefited. Jada's the person that's gonna get, because hey, wait, he made a joke about the alopecia. I'm calling bald, motherfucker. You see me slapping bitch and call me bald? Shit.
I mean, male pattern
Bro,
baldness is
listen.
different.
If that was the case, bro, he gave me excuse. If a nigga called me bald, I'm smacking a nigga. I'm smacking the fuck out somebody if they call me bald.
And you're going to jail.
And yeah, exactly. That's the difference. LAPD ain't pulling up. NOPD is gonna be like, you wanna press charges? They be like, hell yeah. My
Right.
stupid ass gonna be in jail on a simple battery
Yep. Looking dumb.
for slapping somebody. And they gonna take that fucking mug shot and they gonna see that bald spot and they gonna rip it. I'm gonna be like, fuck you. And I'm smacking fucking deputies for talking about it. If that's the case, we want to make for everybody, just taking off on people because
Chris Rock is continuing to speak out
Oh,
following
wait.
the
I
onstage
wanted to hear about
altercation
Chris
between
Rock.
himself and Will Smith at Sunday's
people, thank
Academy
you for letting me
Awards.
share.
The
You on
comedian
the
made his
stream.
first
Don't
appearance
be
since the
mad, people.
2022
We're actually
Oscars,
giving you.
taking the
y'all
stage
can
at the
go
Wilbur
catch
in
the
Boston to perform two
But thank
comedy
y'all for
shows
coming to
on
late night.
Wednesday night. At the late night 10 p.m. show, Rock told a packed house, quote, "I haven't talked to anyone, despite what you heard." Though he didn't mention
Oh,
Smith by
really?
name at either show, with his first one being at 7:30 p.m., he seemed to imply that he hasn't yet spoken to the actor directly, despite rumors earlier this week from Sean Diddy
Right.
Combs, who had said the pair made amends. It was later reported that Combs
How
never
Puffy know?
confirmed a reconciliation.
Because he was
Also
during
the
around.
show, Rock said he really didn't want to quote talk about that
You know, he
bleed.
was
He went on to say
slithering
that the
around
real
somewhere.
Oh
disappointment
my
of this
God.
week was that
Oh,
his
we
daughter
gonna
didn't
get
get
into
into the
Puffy talk too,
University
girl.
of
I
Southern
got some shit on
California.
Puffy.
After his earlier
Word?
show, an audience
Bruh.
member
Boy.
said that the comedian
Bruh.
began his set by
Come on,
asking,
you man.
"What's up,
That's your
Boston?
man's. No, I
How
know
was
it's
your
your man's,
weekend?"
yo.
He also
I'm
apparently
just
made
saying,
only
that's your
one
man's,
direct
though. I'm
reference to the
just saying,
slap,
that's your
saying that he's
man.
still processing what happened.
That
He
Sheba
also told
Mooncat's
fans
man,
that he would
yo,
probably
Puffy. She
talk
loves
about
Yep.
the incident
He
at
That's my
some
changed his
man's
name to
point in a
right
Love,
there.
serious
remember?
manner. After the first
Remember, he
show,
changed his
audience
name to
members
Love.
told people
I
that
do
He
Rock
like,
was
oh
loved.
too
Give
yeah,
him
mean.
that's
some
right.
love.
With one
It's
adding that
He
at the
loves
what
some
is
end,
love.
everyone stood up and
it's
cheered for
brother
him.
love or what
Spectators
is
No,
it?
noticed that there were some
he ain't brother
hecklers who
love.
shouted Smith's
He
name,
buddy
but
love.
the comedian
He
didn't
just
acknowledge
love.
it.
He
According
buddy
to
love.
secondary ticket seller TickPick, ticket sales for Rock's
No,
upcoming tour had
but actually
soared
it's love.
following the
I think
televised
that's crazy.
altercation.
What?
On Wednesday, the Academy revealed that Smith
Wait.
was actually asked to leave the awards
I
show
don't
after
want
the
it. I
incident,
really
but
don't
he
want to hear nothing
refused.
about
What?
They
Chris
added
Rock.
in a statement that there is
No, but
now
I'm saying I want
disciplinary
to know
proceedings
because
against Smith
it makes
for
sense when you
violations
get
of
to
the
the whole
Academy's
gist
standards
of
of
it.
conduct.
Why this nigga ain't said nothing yet? You know how many niggas.
Chris Rock continues
Come
to
on,
keep
bro.
things
We're in the
positive.
age of social
On
media.
Thursday, the comedian
Let me
returned
hold
to
on.
the
Let me
Wheel
stop
in
Chris
this.
Boston
Rock.
following
Let me
two
stop it.
stand-up
Hold
shows
on.
the night before, during which he
All right, we in the age of digital media where we're doing this late night show. We're talking shit. We pull up a stream. Like I told you, I can pull a stream up. You give me a topic, I pull it motherfucker up. We talk about it. Why
It's
the
the show
fuck?
for.
Nowhere on the internet, this man is not spoken out. You know why? Mm-hmm. Why he hasn't spoken out? Because it's a narrative being spun.
Right.
Bro, he's getting paid every day. He doesn't
So
say a motherfucking
that
thing.
means Chris Rock is the victim.
Jada's the victim. Will's
No,
the victim.
Jada is the villain. They done made Jada the villain.
Uh-huh.
So if Jada is the villain, Chris Rock is the victim. Will Smith is the hero because he had to save the damsel in distress, and Denzel is the guide because he was the one who gave him the wise words, the wise counsel after.
Because you know they took Tyler Perry out the equation, right? They heard him took it was Denzel and Tyler Perry.
Word, I ain't know that.
The video. Oh my God, let me find that video. It's a 27
I ain't know
second
Madea.
video.
What Madea say?
I don't. He ain't. Will didn't say what they said. It was Denzel and Tyler Perry that walked up to Will after the incident when they went to break. And he had him to the side. You see him talking to him, and you hear the person saying, that's Tyler Perry. That's Will Smith. That's Denzel. And like, oh, that's why Denzel was on the interview afterwards, which makes me figure out why the fuck nobody talk about Tyler Perry.
I know I want Madea in the interview.
Man, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like honestly, now it makes sense. Like they got, it makes you think. Like how, like you come in the game playing the punk role. Not saying the man the punk. You know what I'm saying? Not saying the man the punk.
What the hell
But you
you
come in the
eating?
role. Oh, beef. Girl, I told you, I showed you the game. Man, we trapping out the trap out. Oh no, all right. All right. Let me stop that stream right there. Go back over here. Now watch this shit. Denzel, girl, look, Denzel got on TD Jakes, girl. The nigga, he moving around now. Boy, get some clout.
They said that boy Will up in Dubai with the Crown Prince.
Man, you think Will not somewhere immaculate? We're talking about Will Smith. Fucking Will Smith make movies all across the world. Will Smith is like, all right, y'all talk shit about me. Fuck him out.
I'm gonna be in Dubai with the Crown Prince.
I'm gonna be enjoying
jumping
my
out
shit.
of planes.
Exactly. Now look at this. Look, Denzel Washington tells Bishop T.D. Jakes that only prayer will resolve Will Smith and Chris Rock. Really?
So that boy, look, everybody getting a little piece of this pie. I like it.
Yep. This right there, look. right here. Today had to grab it, and I mean today is they up there. They need the ratings because guess what, motherfuckers knocking their stocks all out here with the internet. They knocking their stocks off. Today, if y'all need me to post y'all shit on the internet, I'll do it for y'all. I will sit at home and repost y'all shit all day. Reach out to me, Clutch Sports Media 365. Holla at me. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, this video. Now, y'all see that?
Well, they took it down. Yeah.
Right now. So this, I like going down the rabbit hole.
And look, check this out. The other, like, I think it was like the day after the little Chris Rock, when Chris Rock got the 5 fingers to the face.
Yeah.
That next morning when I woke up and I clicked on my Google, right? And they were saying the police was called to Will's Calabasas home, right? And then when I went to click it, it was gone.
Oh yeah, they took it down. Now look, this is okay. Nick Swift got it up. Hold on, Nick Swift got it up. Nick Swift got it. Shout out to Nick Swift, man. Look, I'm about to bust this video, Nick Swift. Don't go come for me, boy. Don't come for me, boy. That DJ Quick, that throwback shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know who DJ Quick is.
I know who DJ Quick is. I'm older than you.
You've gone from watching drum solos on your phone to playing along with them in a soundproof basement. Download and rock out even when the Wi-Fi's lagging. Try YouTube.
There we go.
Denzel Washington is speaking out about his role in Will Smith's Oscar slap. Soon after Will Smith made the decision to get up on stage at the 2022 Oscars and slap Chris Rock across the face over a joke, Washington was one of the first people to console the actor. Along with fellow Hollywood stars Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry, Smith was comforted by the trio as the rest of the audience in the room was still trying to process what had gone down. But not everyone seemed as understanding. Oscars co-host Wanda Sykes and Amy Schumer both said that they were still feeling traumatized over the slap. While comedian Kat Griffin wrote on Twitter, "Now we all have to worry about who wants to be the next Will Smith in comedy clubs and theaters." Alec Baldwin also chimed in on the matter and said that the Oscars responded to the Jerry Springer show. But if there's one person that everyone wants to hear from, it's Washington. And thankfully, he's finally broken his silence about the slap that made him get out of his chair on Oscars night. While appearing at Pastor T.D. Jakes' annual International Leadership Summit, Denzel Washington said that he's doing the one thing that he can following Will Smith's onstage slap against Chris Rock. He's praying about it. The tragedy of Macbeth star talked about Smith during the April 2nd panel discussion, saying, quote, "For whatever reason, the devil got a hold of him that night." Explaining that he's not the kind of person to just sit aside during a tense moment like that, Washington said that he's been dealing with the situation through prayer. While he didn't go into detail about what he said to Smith that night, Washington did say, "Who are we to condemn? I don't know all the ins and outs of this situation, but I know the only solution was prayer. The way I saw it, the way I see it." That said, this wasn't the first time that Washington offered Smith some sound advice. In an interview with People a month before the Oscars, Smith said that he's always appreciated Washington lifting him up during times in need. He said, "We've spent a lot of time together, so we've been talking. He's always been a mentor for me." And he grabbed me and he said, "This is your year." In other words, everyone could use someone like Washington in their lives, right? Denzel Washington is far from the only star to weigh in on the controversy. Jim Carrey shared his own take about Will Smith's dramatic moment. While he sharply criticized Smith for his violence, he also said he believed the actor had more going on in his mind than people may have realized. Carrey said in an appearance on CBS Mornings, "The slap came out of nowhere because Will has something going on inside him that's frustrated. I wish him the best. I have nothing against Will Smith. He's done great things, but that was not a good moment. It cast a shadow over everyone's shining moment last night." Then there were those who were just over the whole thing. One of those, Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. Radcliffe ironically made headlines for trying to avoid talking about the incident during an appearance on Good Morning Britain. He said, "I'm just so already dramatically bored of hearing people's opinions about it that I just don't want to be another opinion adding to it." Will Smith has publicly apologized for the incident, sharing his regret during his emotional Best Actor acceptance speech during the Oscars ceremony, and then again in a statement posted to Instagram. But that hasn't stopped the consequences from coming back to bite him. Will stepped down from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences on April 1st, saying in a statement, in part, "I betrayed the trust of the Academy. I deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work."
Wait a minute. You heard that shit? He stepped down from
they didn't fire him. He left.
After he gave after he nominated himself for only the best fucking goddamn award.
Right.
Fuck it.
Look, that boy Questlove won a Oscar too.
Yeah. But guess what?
I didn't know. I did not know Questlove was built like that. That boy is bottom heavy.
Well, see, that's why people was like, that's why I like what Harry Potter said. I'm not gonna give my opinion to somebody else, because that's all. I mean, damn, by this time we should be over it.
Because I'm over it.
But it's just now what makes it interesting enough of a story is you get to see that if you had a good PR team, and if you're trying to say that we're doing this way, then they're going to come out and clean this up. Because you don't want too much negative publicity around your name.
Right.
You don't wake up in the morning, not bad enough you already woke up to slap that was heard around the world. All right. Now here we are, a week afterwards.
And we still talking about it.
And guess what? Jada, you know what Jada said? It's time for healing. It's time for healing. That's the only thing Jada said positive coming out of this whole shit.
Wait, what she said?
It's time for healing.
It's time for him?
Healing.
Healing? Oh, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I can hear you over that music.
Oh, how about that was the boy from Mobb Deep right there.
I know who Mobb Deep is.
I know you do, youngin. Older than you, little one.
49.
Oh, okay.
Keep telling you that.
All right, block. You ain't gotta let me know. You ain't gotta know. Hold on, let's get back. Will Smith, stupid ass shit. Oh, wait.
I am heartbroken. But just because he's apologized doesn't mean that Will is off the hook. The Academy had already started disciplinary proceedings against the actor, with a decision on his fate set to be decided on April 18th. It was initially reported that he could be expelled or suspended, though it's unclear what his punishment could be in the wake of his resignation. The Academy confirmed it would still be pressing ahead and had accepted Will's resignation. As for what Chris Rock has had to say about it all, he broke his silence during a comedy show on March 30th, asking fans in attendance, "How was your weekend?" He continued to address the elephant in the room, saying, "I'm still processing what happened, so at some point I'll talk about it. It'll be serious, it'll be funny, but right now I'm going to tell some jokes." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about the latest celebrity scandals are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.
See, let me hit the button. Look, I'm hitting the subscribe button, Nick. I'm hitting I subscribe and I hit the like. So I did. I subscribed and like. So I'm not just telling you shit. Like real shit. Because I don't, you got help. You got to give credit where credit's due.
Right. But know what make it so funny? Like, I think they said it's that boy Steve Harvey saying, "Oh, he would have never slapped none of them kings. Well, king like that. None of the kings of comedy like that." Man, if you would say something, you just would have got slapped too. And then whatever the consequences was, it is what it is. And then, but the thing that make it weird to me, well, not just weird, crazy, and make Chris Rock look like what's his name? The comedian from New Orleans, Mario.
Oh, Mario.
Yeah, I'm gonna use his words. A whole hoe out here.
Oh
That's how
no,
they
no.
making Chris Rock look like a whole hoe
Exactly.
out here.
But you know what the thing is? Chris Rock is actually taking the bigger role because that's the more money he's making. So when he already made a bag by being silent. They gave him a
Right.
tour. The ticket price went up.
Oh yeah.
Them bitches didn't just go, they went up. I'm sitting there like when I was
Yeah,
watching my
like they was
favorite
like $41. That
40,
was like
yeah, 40 something,
371.
$45. And them bitches like
God.
300, 400, 500,
I
600
would
dollars.
never pay that to see no Chris Rock.
Not just to hear you talking about you getting slapped.
Yeah, because
You ain't
you're not
talking
even
about,
funny.
you didn't say, oh, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened when we went on scene. No, you ain't telling. You ain't even say what happened. Oh, he just walked up to me. I leaned over. King Richard slap.
4 fingers on Thumb Street.
Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. Okay. Hey, now
That
shut
was
up,
funny
Nick.
to me.
Bruh, when I first seen it, I'm sitting here at my desk and I'm looking on Twitter and I see the clip and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm thinking like this is a Grammy shit or Oscar, whatever the fuck it is. Cause I don't follow. I know they was boycotting some shit, and I was like, okay, cool, boycott all that shit.
Right.
Because you
Who
know,
cares?
and then when
Right.
they finally give you niggas something, they finally give y'all something. But niggas decide we just gonna slap the shit out of motherfucker.
4 fingers on Thumb
4
Street.
fingers on thumb. Hey, and Chris Rock, I'm sorry. But damn, bro, that shit gotta hurt, bro. Like honestly,
Ooh, I mean
that
that boy reached back to his mama back in his mama backyard. It
mm,
came back on Chris Rock face.
say y'all want to saying, like man, bro.
Ooh,
No, look,
that was so hilarious. I thought it was staged initially
no,
until he sat down
and
and
he opened
and
his
that
mouth.
man stuff came out his mouth.
Wait, yeah, that look.
Oh,
Hold on, let me pull that one back. Girl, look, look, let
girl.
me
I
pull that.
mean, look.
But dude, that's when you knew that shit was real when they put the other because at first it wasn't enough for us just to see him slap and walk away. And then so many people just had that footage. Like when he slapped and walked away, sat down, and it was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
then when you actually look at the whole footage, keep my wife name out, and they like, well, he had to have a mic on. Oh, he was getting, bro, in that first section of the auditorium, they
Yeah,
have
he right
mics
there.
hanging. They have mics hanging. They want to get the crowd response. You know what I'm saying? So the mics are hanging.
Mm-hmm.
So they automatically, man, come on. This is shit. We in a fucking digital media world.
Right.
Motherfucker, you can't do nothing without shit. If
Somebody seen
bro, listen, if that's the case, we have way more Walmart stupid videos of people still not Walmart caught on camera.
it.
Niggas know you ain't doing that shit. So that's out the picture. You know what I mean? You can
Right.
capture that. Mm-mm. But that's the thing. So when you look at the angles, and of course the black community on YouTube, I ain't say YouTubers, just they look at Jada was laughing. If my cheerleader ain't fucking smiling after I done walked up here and embarrassed myself for smacking the fuck out this nigga, I'm gonna be like, I might smack her. Hey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Think about it. Look, if I snap, if y'all keep saying allegedly I snap.
Right.
Ain't y'all concerned about Jada's well-being? Cause nigga, I might have a flashback and go snap. And y'all better tell August to get the fuck out the city, cause August might be, the next nigga get slapped.
Shit, he probably already slapped August.
August, we never know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because they
Especially
were
when
like,
they
oh,
find
he
out,
ain't
look,
slap August. Y'all
bruh,
don't know that. He
listen,
probably did
after
slap
that woman,
August. He talks too much.
you remember he went on the fucking show with her and sat down and they had this talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she exposed her business to him. How do we know that she fucked this nigga at the house? You heard?
Because he was living at their house.
This man invited. Guess what? You think Will ain't go? And she probably begged.
Exactly.
Please don't do nothing to him, Will.
I think the whole entanglement is the entanglement was her, Will, and August.
It was a threesome,
yes,
because the way they have an open relationship.
Yeah. So
allegedly,
so that boy August was just fair game. Will was just mad because he talked.
But
so he slapped him.
That's what I'm saying. He mad because look, he was probably more dominant than Will. So Will felt some type of way because damn, this young boy fucking my got her in there hollering, screaming, cutting up, doing, you know what I mean?
I don't know if he more dominant than I think.
No, what I'm saying is if he put it down on Jada in a way where he made that, bro, look, you don't want to go in there and see your homie smash your fist and you like, damn, nigga, shit.
Man, Will probably was watching.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So he felt some type of way. Cause get what? He ain't just all of a sudden he's sitting up there having this conversation with her, like looking at his wife across the table, talking about an entanglement.
Right.
Huh? Wait.
That boy said, and that boy Will say, "That's what you gonna call it? An entanglement?"
So now he has to go around to promote his career, movies, his brand, and talk about his wife's affair. And then when somebody threw Tupac in there, oh my God. That's another one because all the Tupac pictures surface on the internet of her and Pac.
Come on,
and
Tupac.
And it's like people clickbaiting for that. And Will know
Tupac
that there's professional trollers, like there's low level trollers.
Tupac just was not all like that they had tried to make him.
Tupac was not, bro. Listen, Tupac, honestly, I was working in Las Vegas the year and the night and man died at the MGM. We was shutting down our thing when that shit flashed across and you see all the people running through the casino. It was like, y'all hold on, they gonna lock it down. So you see what happened. I'm like, this not even this man beef. He the money maker. The money maker should be out the way. Like Michael Vick people should have never put Michael Vick name in it. Because he's the money maker.
Boy, man, they played Michael Vick. Boy, one of his boys should have took that charge. That man, y'all, he the money. Y'all tripping.
That's the problem we have now with the younger generation is that people are looking, Will Smith just slapped shit out. So what's stopping these next generation of motherfuckers from walking up just smacking shit out somebody or being, you know what I'm saying? So it's a 22. It's a catch-22.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? It's a catch-22 because a lot of people are going to be like, fuck it, now I can slap the fuck out. Words have consequences. You honestly have to really take that into some real fucking honesty. Your words have somebody can fuck, like online, you can talk shit online.
Yeah.
Allegedly, you can talk shit online to somebody you talk the wrong shit to, goes in there and find out who you is, where you live at, put all your shit on the internet. And now you're like, oh, wait a minute, I got all these weird shit. And now you, because your words have consequences.
Right.
You know that? Like Chris Rock made a joke. Will Smith been in the industry. Jada's been in the industry. I watched something about Jada the other day when she was talking about her hair. And it was like all these pictures of her flashing through her career. And it was like she had to do this for this. And psychologically, a person is fucked up. Like, honestly, a person really can be mentally fucked up and look good as a motherfucker. But that's why we call them crazy motherfucker, you know, or y'all call us some crazy niggas. That girl, that nigga look good, but that nigga fucking crazy, bitch. You gonna fuck with that nigga if you want to. That nigga fucking psychotic. You know what I mean? He look good, bitch. Yeah, he got a little money. But that motherfucker crazy. You know exactly what the fuck you get with. So you marry this motherfucker. You stuck with that crazy.
Yeah.
So if he goes off the deep end, where is the wife response? Do you get what I'm saying now? Because my cheerleader, definitely, because everybody, it's not like we're just going to go to Will Smith's social media and see Will Smith's social media. No, they're going to Jada's social media to see what Jada's saying, you know, because your husband just slapped this comedian. You ain't said now all these comedians all on the fucking world tour, and guess what they're getting paid off of? Will and Jada.
They're getting paid.
Will and Jada, Jones. Will and Jada. I wish you would come smack me. I mean,
Yeah, all that silly shit. Yeah, I know. I be hearing.
but the brother Chris Rock, let me pull him up because I don't think he's. Let's see. Let's pull this.
Oh, you talking about that lame ass Tony Rock,
Yeah, I'm about to pull him up right now.
who ain't even funny at all.
But but listen, this is how we about to get paid off the same shit that everybody else doing. Cause guess what, motherfuckers doing the same shit. Now, hold on. Let me hit the screen share real quick. Where are we at? There we go. See, this is why I like doing my shows like this, because you can actually pull the shit up. Share your screen, right? And it. So all you gotta do is pretty much come up with some topics to talk about, and you can pull it up. Now you see this nigga right here?
Oh, okay.
You see this nigga right here?
Mm-hmm.
Tony
Rock.
You hear me? Chris Brock brother, Tony Rock, rips Will Smith during the stand-up show. That was 2 days ago. Tony Rock fires off warning to Will Smith while addressing Oscar slap a day ago. So look, 6 days ago,
this ain't gonna do nothing to no Will Smith.
But what I'm trying to show you, look how long this nigga been eating up. 6 days ago. You know how much money that man made in 6 days?
Right.
Because guess what? We didn't hear about Tony Rock till fucking Chris Rock got slapped.
Yep.
All right. Okay. I'm just man. Tony.
I mean, I saw him on a couple of shows before, but he like never was funny. And as a matter of fact, wasn't he on the Will Smith that show All of Us?
All right, then that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
So now you gonna slap Will. Okay.
Tony goes off on Will. All right. Look. Here we go. Hip Hop Uptown Nation 4 days ago. I mean, your video up bumming on. You act like that. I'm about to use your shit today. Here we go. Everybody will use Tupac, I see, huh?
Right.
Raleigh, what up? Raleigh, what up?
Oh no, let's speed this shit up.
Yeah, put the gag.
We on pop for the rest
put
of
the
the year.
gagging sound on.
Oh, we on pop. Right now, y'all, let's set some ground rules. If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing.
Oh.
Because if you think you're going to walk up on this stage, this ain't the motherfucking Oscars.
All right. Okay.
And if you want
yeah,
call the shots, right?
Yeah.
Don't smack me, Will.
But at the same time, you're clowning
we
your brother.
Pop the rest of the year, nigga. Every time you see me do a show, pop. I ain't want to start a show like
okay. All right. I make sense what he's saying. It makes sense. You know what makes sense? He opened up his show with Tupac. And he just said, every time I do a show, I'm playing Pac.
Yeah, every time you do a show, you playing Pac. So what? Where you was at? Okay, you're talking all this cash shit right now.
But where you was at when your brother got slapped?
When your brother got smacked.
You ain't run up on stage and
he ain't come up on that stage.
You ain't go run up on Will. You ain't talk this shit after the Grammys or nothing. So nigga, please. Now you going on a comedy. They told you shut your mouth up. You need to get in a comedy show. Y'all niggas gonna make some money. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Because if anybody else who would have got stopped would have been in jail right about now.
Right. And I'm like, why he didn't run up on that stage? Why he didn't run up on Will?
And they all about, it was Tupac. Tupac wasn't doing that shit. Tupac been a couple fucking awards. You see Tupac cutting up? No. Think about all the fucking hood ass Source Awards. Who the fuck been fighting us? Niggas from the South.
Yeah.
Nigga, nobody else cuss up but niggas from the South like that. I'm sorry. You can call it what you want, nigga. Okay, New York people had it. What they did, they beefing with the West Coast, but the South actually in that bitch in the back swinging.
Right.
They out there getting bored, and get what? Everybody was on captivated by the South, so now the South took over. So Tupac would have been alive either. Tupac, man, Jada and Tupac probably would have never even fucked around.
And guess what? And Tupac would have joined Master P thing. He'd have been on No Limit.
He'd have been exactly.
Yep.
So even if Pac was smashing Jada, it's still not a definite that they are going to get married like Will and
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can speculate because Pac was they don't mean shit. She had a relationship with a man back then. She's been married to Will Smith for I don't know how many fucking years. And then all of a sudden now, we got all these feelings and romanticize about dead people.
Right. Because he dead.
Because, but Will showed you that what I play a gangster on TV. I do all this stunt man shit. And I also get busy in real life because goddamn, he walked up and smacked the fuck out of somebody.
Right.
On national syndicated TV, and he knew exactly what he was doing.
And millions with millions and millions of viewers.
And millions watching.
Yeah, and it's so. But you know what?
Wait.
And that actually, but that actually released him from being the Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? So now they ain't looking at him as Goofy Will no more, though.
Fuck no.
Think about that. They ain't looking at him as Goofy Will. It actually ties in to the new character of Will Smith.
Yo, what is up, man? It's your boy Damn D Live News, and I want to play a couple of videos. We got DL
Damn D TV, man. My dude, man. I follow this dude. He good, man. Good people. Man. Make sure, But DL Hughley went on. Now I know, bro.
First of all,
I love DL, bro. I
don't.
Really do.
I don't. I never did.
DL
but DL usually look all old and dried up. Okay, who
and
you
I
fighting?
get that, but damn, DL is like, bro. DL be having like, I don't know why DL even get involved in this beef.
Right, because Kanye already want a piece of you.
And bro, I don't think Ye want with DL, and DL is like on a whole nother level. See, I understand DL's position. DL's like up there. It's like if I'm up here and I go in board meetings and I do, you know what I'm saying? If I have a brand, if I walk in there and I'm the presence of my brand, and then 5 minutes later, you see me in the parking lot cutting up like an average, everyday individual. Mm-hmm. You know how many people are deterred from doing business with me?
Right.
Because they don't want to be tied to somebody with that thing. Now they'll advertise and promote that shit, long as you're not involved in the shit.
In the nigga shit.
Exactly. So now we have found a way to multiply and make money off of Negro shit. And it's called what we see in front of us. Because you can chime in and make your statement, say what you want. And as long as nobody punches below the belt,
right,
there is fair usage, right? See what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like, when DL Hughley timed it, I'm like, damn, DL, you already got 1-2 week hot streak right now with Kanye, like your name Twin, and now here you gonna chime in with your
that boy Ye say he live in Calabasas.
And like he put the man address out there, and it's like, okay. See, now these niggas hollering that bro, why you doing that? Bro, you gotta be ready for, listen, I'm sorry to tell you, you have to be ready for everything that comes along with comments that's made. It's nothing personal in life. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't feel like you're safe enough to get up here on the internet. Talking about Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, Chris Rock, and you don't worry about the response, because if we hit you worry about the response, they wouldn't be repeated videos.
Right.
You know, like most niggas, like if I got a problem with nigga, I'm gonna already tell this nigga what I got wrong with him. He gonna have my issue. We gonna dead that shit. I'm gonna go about my business.
Right.
I'm not gonna dwell on it every day, making video after video or going back and forth. No, I already said what needed to be said. Now it's just a matter of when we gonna meet or how we gonna meet.
Right. But I know one thing. I'm sick of this whole Will Smith thing. I'm over it.
Because I just showed you on YouTube how much of that shit is trending.
I know, but I'm sick of it.
And that's the thing. Now wait, today, now look at this, girl. They got some other news right there. That nigga Tory Lanez got arrested.
Word? That's the little short dude, right?
That's where we at now.
Yeah.
If you have an order to stay away,
shout out to urban politicians.
by
I'm in your video
addressing
right
them
now,
on
bro.
social media,
Do it like a gangster with it.
is that fair for you to be arrested and go back to jail?
I think I'm subscribed to this nigga.
Y'all let me know. Like I said,
what he got arrested for?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's why I said Ak ain't snitching.
Because DJ Academics.
I ain't gonna bloggers can help a case.
I have no idea who that is.
Bloggers can't help
You don't
a
know
case, but
DJ
academics.
I have no clue.
Just because if you don't fuck with academics, we not finna call him no snitch. I don't do that.
Say, bro, I don't believe
academics does things that I don't agree with at times.
DJ Academics tells a lot of fucking business that he should not be telling.
Oh, okay.
But all right, here we go. This is DJ Academics. He has a personal issue. See that guy right now on this right here?
Who is that?
That's Academics. The guy to the left. My left, I guess, would be your right.
Yes,
but you see Tory Lanez making, all right, that's Academic. Now, this nigga here has a problem with Megan because he's, I don't want to call him a dick rider,
now,
shout out to
Tory Lanez at court today. Okay, if you don't know, that's the case of him allegedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion. And actually, the whole court hearing, or pretty much the majority of it, was about Tory Lanez to tweet. Not only that, it was about Big Ak. I don't know why they're talking about me in court. I'm not charged. Y'all can't charge me. Regardless, the entire hearing was basically spent trying to convince the judge that Big Ak is harassing Meg Thee Stallion, aka Meg the Mule. Now, what's harassment?
AKA Meg the what?
A lot of stuff that
Meg he disrespected Meg. Right
apparently,
now.
Meg, they can't do that to me, right? It's Big Ak. So they're doing it to Tory, and we're gonna get to a lot of stuff that what came out in court today. Apparently, Meg, they can't do that to me, right? It's Big Ak. So they're doing it to Tory. So essentially, Meg and basically what the prosecutor said, Academics tweeted some stuff. And the only way he could have known that stuff, he's not the best journalist ever. Tory Lanez team gave it to him. Okay? Now, what is that stuff? Basically, that stuff is when I tweeted out that
is that
Tory
what you call
Lanez's
snitching?
DNA was not found on the gun.
Now,
remember,
this nigga said
he's
that shit.
He's lying.
He said that shit before the case even
today,
came
after
out.
Analysis of the DNA results that were submitted. Okay, and apparently was submitted via discovery. I don't know how I got it. I'm gonna tell you how I got it in a second. But let me tell you what they confirmed that I said it was right. Yes, Tory's DNA was found inconclusive, or it was an inconclusive finding to find Tory's DNA on the gun. On the magazine itself, Tory's DNA was not there at all. So it means he definitely didn't load the gun, and they can't really say yes or no if he touched the gun, period.
You hear that?
Now, here's the thing, right? They confirmed this in court, but they're saying, how did Big Ak get this motherfucking information? Now, I can't, let me let the cat out of the bag. Y'all know I got it? Y'all really want to know how I got it?
Please tell us how you got the shit.
This is one of the things that they spent apparently damn near an hour talking about. They were talking about me. Listen
this
here.
Nigga so happy they talked
I
about
got this from
Right.
Meg the Stallions.
That just gives him credibility for
I'm starting to tell y'all people, it's Big Act. Everybody loves me. Even the team rocking with the people who don't. So anyway, thank you, Rock Nation. Pretty good gesture. You know what I mean? I used it wisely. However, the judge wasn't that amused. The judge wasn't amused by a few things. The judge is like, wait,
no, this is why he got arrested.
The prosecutor's making a compelling evidence. Also, the judge took a bunch of tweets that Tory Lanez made on the same day. Basically, when Tory was pretty much like, he didn't say no names directly, but he basically said that,
Good
he piped
dick
out
had
Meg,
me fucking
and he
two
piped
best
out
friends,
the friend, Kelsey,
and I got caught.
On the
That's
scene.
what I
The judge felt that
for.
he was saying indirectly and in a roundabout way that he was talking about the case.
No,
that he's banned from talking about the case.
You see that tweet right now? That's on the screen right now?
I can't see that little stuff.
Oh, well, this is the tweet Tory Lanez put out when the first initial news came out. And he said, good dick had me fucking two best friends and I got caught. That's what I apologized when they were like, why Tory Lanez apologized and this and that. And it was because, allegedly he got caught fucking two best friends. And that's why she allegedly was shot in the car. It wasn't Tory that did the shoot. She shot herself. That makes sense. In so many words.
Case he's banned from having any contact with Meg, and that's a
what they seen in that little bitty man like
the
that.
judge said he was found in violation of violating these protective orders, which is one, a discovery order, which they're thinking that Tory gave me evidence, which is false. I got it from Rock Nation. And secondly, they're saying that Tory was tweeting about Meg, even though he didn't mention her name. Now, what was the whole, end result of this? The judge said, you were already out on $250,000 bail. We're going to need $100,000 more, okay?
Damn.
Which in bail's bondsman terms is $10,000 more, okay? They handcuffed him. They had to, wait until that got processed, and they released him. Tory Lanez was pretty much in and out, per usual, okay?
Oh, so he got arrested in court and then
let me just state this very obvious fact. I'm not on Tory's team. I'm not on Meg's team. The only team I'm on is Team Big Act. But we just got to be very clear of what's going on.
Wait, hold on.
All right?
Hold on.
Today was not an indictment about the action.
Wait. This nigga just said, I'm going to get this clip. I'm not on nobody's team. I'm on Team Big. After you get all the clout.
Right.
After your name is brought out in court cases, and now you can use this. The court was talking for an hour. They was talking about Big Act. Big Act. I'm in. So now, a week ago, just a week ago, you was all Meg, man, because Tory, and why are you leaking shit?
Right.
With Tory if you don't have a dog in the fight.
Right.
If you don't have a dog in the run, why are you going and releasing Tory DNA is nowhere on it? You're releasing shit before the court even. So that's why Meg was able to use that, and they was able to lock this man up because you violated. Because you're releasing shit thinking that you're getting this instantaneous credit, but it's backfiring.
Right.
So you get arrested, but you're able to get posted. I mean, you're a fucking superstar. Why would you not be able to get out? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like thinking this nigga actually got arrested and went to,
I thought he was getting deported or something.
Bro, that's what we all think, but clearly
that was a lie.
Clearly, it's for the clout. Honestly, it's for the clout. You can clearly tell. Because, bro, it makes no sense. Why the fuck this nigga, bro? Like, who cares that you shot the bro or didn't?
Right.
Or because it don't make sense to me. Like, I'm still like,
okay, well, why he shot her feet? I don't understand that. Why he shot her feet?
It wasn't apparently the feet. It was the gun did something. Like
it ricocheted?
Went off and hit the window and broke the glass.
It ricocheted. Okay.
Yeah. It went off and broke the glass or some shit. And that's what makes no sense to me. But okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, is that what we're gonna call that? Because I'm like, damn, there's no way I see a motherfucker just shooting himself
at our feet.
Not
but
shooting.
Okay.
But then you know what somebody else said on one of these crazy ass videos. You're like, well, after she shot herself, she was pussy popping, twerking. You know what I'm saying? In video, I'm like, well, damn, that makes sense. Like,
I don't know.
Because if you think about it, if I shoot you in your foot, you ain't walking around 2 weeks later.
Right.
You're not definitely doing no fucking video dancing, shaking your fucking ass. That was the point. That was like,
oh, maybe, but maybe the video, maybe that wasn't even a recent video. Could have been an old video that they put out. You know,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. It could be different scenarios with this whole shit because it's kind of it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird for real.
Mm-hmm. Hey! What about that rapper that died and had his funeral in the club?
Oh wait,
man! What?
Oh wait, hold on, pull that up. I'm wanting to know about that.
I saw like somebody told me about that or something, and then I saw it. Like it was like a whole party.
Is the funeral standing up? Here, go right here.
Yeah.
Rapper God Good News.
I don't know, never heard of him.
I didn't either.
They got that boy standing up, that boy in the club, bro.
Here, go right here.
Rapper Gunakerps propped up in nightclub on display during funeral. Rapper Gunu was quite literally front and center at his own funeral, with his body propped up and on display in a club. The 24-year-old's funeral, named The Final Show, was held at Bliss Nightclub in Washington, D.C. Sunday, and footage from inside the building appears to show the rapper's embalmed corpse overlooking the crowd, fully dressed up and wearing a crown. The audience reaction is pretty mixed. Some are dancing along to the music, while others are stone-faced, staring at the dead body in front of them. Bliss Nightclub said they weren't made aware of the tribute ahead of time, according to 2Fab, and have apologized to anyone offended. The club is still investigating if the body was real or not, or if any legal ramifications are possible. Gunu, real name Markel Morrow, was found with fatal gunshot wounds a few weeks ago in a District Heights parking lot. His family believed he was the victim of an armed robbery. His mother said
when the funeral people got to bring the body down.
So gave up everything the suspect
That's the thing. Like, who the fuck came up with that idea? Though?
I don't
because
know,
you had to now. I
had to pay for it.
The people probably didn't know what they were going to do with it. Like you signed up to do a show there or whatever.
But love when they pull up with that hearse.
Yeah, but I mean that depends on like they might have paid the show and they pull up and they don't know if it's a real actual dead body they about to put on display.
And that's club. Crazy.
But that is a whole.
But man, if Davis Mortuary or Murray Henderson pulling up, what you think happening?
Brian, I agree with you because that's crazy. Like I don't know how the fuck you pull that one off.
I don't know.
Everybody was like the people in the crowd was like,
"What the hell?" That's how they were.
Some of them was looking at like, "Wow." Some of them was like, "Oh shit!"
Right, like that's crazy. That dude dead.
Like he's, bro.
Okay. He put a dead body. Nah, remember when they had that lady sitting at the card table on her funeral?
Say, I wonder that was saying like Betty White should have had a tribute.
No, they had that here. That was here. That was a black lady, and she was sitting at the card table. They had the cards on the table, like the cigarette pack and all that stuff. I was like, oh. I think it was like what's the name of that funeral home on Claiborne, the big one.
Oh, you talking about Rhodes?
Yeah. I think it was there.
I know you talking about right next door to
the big one.
Yeah, it's next door to what's the name?
Child. Yeah, right before you get on that bridge. Child. Oh, okay. That's crazy. But that was crazy.
Bro, that is. Oh, hold on, wait. Let me see.
But he was still shot
There
in
you
the
go.
back. Prince George's
shot in
County
the back.
PD is offering a $25,000 reward for any info that would lead to a conviction or arrest.
And they shot the man in the back? Wow.
The family found him, and
that was a coward move, right?
Look,
there.
the family found him, and then his people put him in a club to, you know, that's crazy. That is.
And they said the body was embalmed, so that means the funeral home people had to bring him there.
They did their thing. The funeral home, you know, definitely did their thing. But it's like it having like your wake, you know what I'm saying? Like instead of having the wake at the church, you have it at the club. You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
Look, but no, that's the new. I remember, I had to go to see my doctor, right? And I'm talking to my doctor, and she's like, the world's gone, blah, blah, blah. And we get back to some normalcy. I said, what do you classify as normal?
Right.
What is your definition of normal? Because there's no going back. New Orleans after Katrina is not New Orleans before Katrina.
No, can't.
Now, the world, and the world after COVID is totally fucking different.
Yeah.
So the new normal is what I guess we're going to make. I guess I'm still trying to figure out.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out the new normal.
You're not, and that's the thing, because what the fuck is normal?
Right.
Like you can go through a countless month. Like this dude is a rapper or a spine rapper got killed. Not only are we going to
Wait. So he wasn't famous?
No, he wasn't famous. Well, I mean, nowadays, what do you call famous? Because shit, he could have been famous because, like a lot of people didn't know a lot of these Chicago rappers, right?
Oh, so they hood famous.
They could be like them little rappers, but when they die, they get classified as a rapper.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, such and such, blah blah blah, got killed. He was a rapper, age 24. He is like,
oh, that's a baby.
Yeah,
my baby about to make 24. So, golly.
See, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's no regard for the life expectancy. The life expectancy is fucking.
Right.
Yeah, he made 24. Congratulations, shit. Goddamn. Because when I was looking at a lot of the YouTube documentaries, right, about other cities and what they go through, I'm like, damn, bro, there is a life expectancy that is very short on this earth for black men. Like, seriously, these little dudes in Chicago was living to be 15, 16, 17, and they by 19 they were considered fucking OGs. Like 19.
Wow.
I was my first night when I was 19. I was fucking catching the first up jokes in the fucking jail cell. Like shit, I hated that motherfucker. But these little dudes out here today, they don't make it.
I'm on the podcast. I said I'm on the podcast.
But then when you factor in, you look at a lot of the other individuals that's out here in the world today, that's trying to find some kind of way to make some sense of relevancy.
Right.
They don't. All they know is they got the same miserable existence as the next bum ass person that is striving to do nothing. They might wake up. You might catch this person. Most times, look, you catch these motherfuckers at the corner store, the liquor store, go and get some cigars because that's the environment you in. So you're always gonna run into something you got a problem with. Y'all frequent the same environment.
Right. Y'all live in the same hood. Probably down the street from each other. Exactly. Went to elementary and middle school together.
That's what I'm saying. Know all about it and everything. Because there's no way you can, oh man, I got beef with this nigga. Oh yeah, you do. Oh, that's such and such. Oh, I know it. People that, they stay there. Oh. Now nigga know all kind of shit about you. Right. You don't know nothing about this nigga. Because
they know where my mama stayed. They know where your mama stayed.
Exactly. And I was like, man, ain't that some cold-blooded shit? But that's the way the new game played. They want to expose you every which way but the right way. Listen, I'm telling you, every which way but the right way. You hear me? If they can make money off you, it's like modern day slavery, but to the degree where if you have a little more than the other Negro, you're a little better off. You can clown the little lesser Negro. If you way better off than the middle Negro, then you definitely can order niggas around because you a nigga that paying salaries.
Right.
And then you look down on the nigga that working, trying to get it because he didn't take the object you took and run with it.
Right.
You look down on him, man. Oh well, you slow ass nigga. You must be stupid. You must be dumb. This, that. It's no matter which way you look at it. You put nigga at the Grammys, the Oscars, whatever award show, nigga gonna come out.
Niggas gonna need.
That was say. You see how I tied it all into what everybody figuring out was down. That was nigga. Because it don't matter if you're up there on the fucking stage,
right?
Or you're in the neighborhood at the corner store.
Yep, niggas gonna need.
It is what it is. And females nowadays, they doing the same shit. Now they putting that shit all out there because they like, fuck, niggas doing it. Let me do it.
Man, yeah, that's crazy.
Brian, come on, Brian. Look, look, these girls is throwing babies away.
No, these girls is holding down. Two girls held down, two young little girls too, like 13 and 15, something like that, held down another little girl and stabbed her up.
Oh shit! I think I heard about that, and it was like the parents. Man, and that's why I say, like, look, that's why all you can do is tell your children what not to do.
I don't know, my children grown, so
but no, I'm saying
already.
Like for the other people,
yeah.
Guess what? I did that. I told my children what not to do, and they didn't do it. They did shit that I told them not to do, but it wasn't the shit that we're looking at now. So now when they hear something, they like, you hear about this, and I'm like, thank God it wasn't you.
Right.
Because that was the statistics for a lot of the children that was from that age group that when we had kids. Like, they wasn't going to be shit. Because the parents, they accused us parents of not being shit. You know what I mean? Because
right.
So the children ain't going to be. So, and then you look at this generation, it's like, you can't, but look, I can't knock these other motherfuckers because guess what? They trying to find their way in the way that nobody knows, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm 45 right now. And guess what? It's a different world. Every day you look up at something new. They change shit on purpose sometimes for shit. They change shit. I don't want to hear that, it's just your mind trying to. No, motherfucker. If you go in there last year and they say, bring this information for this, you go in there this year. We need you to do this. Oh, no, you don't have all the information. You need to go and get this. What changed?
Right.
I can see if I didn't have my ID. If I can see if I didn't have my paperwork. But now I have to go and find another piece of paper. Now I have to go and get a tax paper. Now I have to go and get this paper. When you have a computer in front of you where you can just
that already have all my information on it.
All right, thank you. That's why I like the government somewhat. You know why? Because when they have a problem, they send you a fucking letter.
Mm-hmm.
They don't call you. They don't bug you. They don't bother you. They just send you a letter.
You owe.
And exactly. And they're going to explain in the letter what it is they want you to do. They not going to call, hey, how you going to sign around? So, look, you need to send us in about $500, so we're going to No, that's a scam.
Right.
Motherfucker get your $500 and the IRS send you a letter and pay you like, wait, I thought I sent the money. Oh, shit. Who I sent my money to?
Right. Somebody cash out.
And guess what? Now, that's what makes it even more interesting how the technology it's suited because you can find a revolving door. You can go down the YouTube, Instagram thotty cycle, or you can go down the let me see who's creating some shit that's interesting. And that's what it is because you have to separate. Because a lot of people, we could just go on this bitch and talk about, man. We can pull up another video of somebody doing some dumb ass shit. Talk about how stupid them niggas look and what the fuck is wrong with them. Then if you try to do some positive shit, they're gonna talk about, oh well, you're trying to be too positive.
Right.
Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about neither side of them, but me, I don't care. I'm here for the entertainment and I'm here to give you the entertainment. That's it. That's all. I don't have a dog in the hunt.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't literally care. Tory Lanez making the Stallion, who gives a fuck? Both of them niggas learned a valuable lesson.
Right. Hopefully they learn.
Shit. They whoop you into shape.
Right.
You Megan Thee Stallion was just getting on. You had one Popeyes commercial and a few endorsements. The minute you don't play well, do you see a fucking what was that shit? Hot Girl Summer shit she came out with?
Oh, that was her who made that? I didn't know who made that.
Yeah, that was Megan Thee Stallion, Hot Girl Summer shit.
Oh, okay.
All right. And then she got hooked. I don't know why she hooked up with Tory Lanez.
Right.
Like Tory
and why
Lanez,
she like that little bitty man like that? That's a
like
little bitty man.
About 5'8", and she's like 5'9", 5'11", some shit. Like she tall. And
yeah, because that's a lead man, live one.
And that nigga, bro, he man, out of that's why I'm like academics know exactly what he was doing, dropping all the information.
Mm-hmm.
He was setting himself up for his own success, like
as he should have.
Man, look, that's why I like looking at the ignorant shit because niggas who don't have a dog in the fight gonna talk about it.
Right.
You can't get mad because you put it's on the internet, bro. It's public record. Once it hit the internet, everybody in the know about it.
Right.
So you mad because you did something stupid, nigga? Get away. That's why I don't sell crack no more. You know why? Because I don't want to be caught by the police and go to jail.
Right.
Stop doing dumb shit that goes on the internet, and people like me and Mooncat won't talk about your shit. But unfortunately, y'all niggas give us a new avenue to make some revenue. How about that? You like that?
Right.
A new avenue to make some revenue. That's the truth.
Right.
Like that. Because it doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't. It literally doesn't.
Right.
All the money these people make, all the success these people make, and we still
do nigga shit.
But that's the thing, like, bro, like, how are we gonna, bro, like, how are you gonna go walk up in there and say we want to open our own black network? But y'all gonna have some Jerry Springer shit going on,
right?
Like real shit,
right?
You gonna make a bunch of fuck the police videos, or a bunch of fucking robbery videos, a bunch of thotty videos. We're gonna have World Star Hip Hop Hour, or we're gonna show ass on the fucking camera.
Right.
We have a bunch of fucking hood porn stars, because when you think about the porn industry, right, it doesn't necessarily mean, because you find more amateur porn than you find regular porn on the internet now.
Oh, okay.
So when you go look at porn, it's more amateur motherfuckers that upload porn to the internet. So there's originality everywhere. Motherfuckers don't care. We're in there where now, like, we'll post that shit. They'll make a rapper will make a video about the same incident and get credit and all that for exposing something. It don't really, it don't add up to the dollar amount that these niggas really, because I was looking at some, they're looking at dollar value for like certain people. And I'm talking about NFL players, right? NFL players making a certain amount of money. Well, when you look at entertainers, there's a reason why we only see a certain number they put. They don't put the overall value on that. You can find it, I'm quite sure. But really, are you really valued at that much? Because Nipsey Hussle wasn't valued that much when he was alive.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I never even I had heard of him, but I never heard not one song
until he died. He died.
I never even heard one since he died. I never heard anything.
I'm playing. He got a few of them in my timeline, like a few of the little joints he got. I mean, like it's on YouTube music. When you play a song on YouTube, it's gonna automatically tie in like this little playlist of shit. So I mean, I listen to a lot of different shit, but Nips has some shit. But you're not like big. You're nobody till somebody kills you.
Right.
Big said the shit. I'm saying, shout out to Big, man. Big wrote that and said that, rapped that.
So now he's immortal.
It pretty much. And guess what? When he was here, nobody talked about him, celebrated him, did nothing. He wasn't on drink champs. I think he was on drink. But I'm saying, like, it wasn't like they put it up like, oh, everybody got tied in the Nip. Now everybody got, oh, Nip, this, Nip, this. But the internet wasn't even talking about this dude until he got shot.
Wow.
And then when they finally solved the crime, right? Now it's all conspiracy theories coming out of that. We talking about Game Banger from South Central, who got put on, was doing this thing, got caught up in some Negro shit that had no business being politics about, because you can't just call somebody a snitch, allegedly, and somebody doesn't come back and retaliate, especially in that world.
Right.
It's not, we're not thinking like that. I don't think like a civilian nigga, like, wait, I would just say, fuck it, No, nigga, Asian nigga, walk up and talk some shit, nigga, I heard you snitching, nigga, fuck that, bitch ass nigga, blah, blah, blah. Nigga say, okay, yeah, that's your word. All right, nigga come back, pow. Then they kick you. All right. So now nigga put his whole card out. Hey, nigga, don't give a fuck if you a rapper, if you successful. Don't care if you giving niggas job. I don't care if you feeding the homeless. None of that shit matter. That nigga hit that bar in the head like he was an average everyday nigga. It wasn't like, oh, because it was Nipsey Hussle. Oh, nigga, you look at that footage, that bus shot him, then stood over and kicked him. Celebrity status in my ass, man. That's not like niggas seeing Elvis or Tupac or Biggie Smalls or Jay-Z or Beyonce. Nigga, this nigga had word with this man. So there was no distinguishing.
Right.
You know what? It wasn't distinguishing that shit. And that's what the fuck kind of crazy about this new shit. Because with this Will and Jada and all the rest of that shit, that sets off a whole new perspective, because people are like, Team Will, Team Chris. And then you got the niggas in the middle that don't give a fuck about none of them. He just trying to rob all of them.
Right.
Real shit. He just want to rob everybody or just take all the content, talk about niggas. You hear me? He don't give a fuck who it is, what they talk about. Oh, they apologize. That nigga a bitch. He apologized. I never apologize. The whole while nigga sitting in the back just getting clicks and views.
Right.
That's all.
And I'm for it. And they say they're supposed to be doing a red table talk on it, and I'm all for it. Let's do a watch party for it.
You think I'm that? Shit, I'm waiting for that.
I'm gonna come by you for that.
Yeah, because that's gonna be long. She gonna break the internet. That's what they trying to do. They trying to break the internet.
Oh yeah, and I'm for it.
Because all good publicity, bad or good, is publicity.
Right.
You just got to control what narrative gets told about you. And so saying,
right.
Everybody think that Jada put the cables on Will for him to go up there and smack Chris. They sat back, listened to everybody talk shit, and said, you know what, we're going to do our own.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? They gonna do it, and they gonna succeed at doing this shit.
Oh yeah, they gonna break the internet with that one.
Is they? I know they is. That's the whole point. That's why they doing it. They ain't crazy. The motherfuckers know exactly what they doing.
This is a podcast for insomniacs right here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Insomniac TV right there.
It actual shit. Because you got what? That's how you gotta be. Let me see. Wait, which one is I'm streaming on this one?
Sleep all day, up all night.
That's dude. That's why I know. That's why I do shit.
Shit, sometimes I don't go to sleep till like 9 o'clock in the morning.
That's how I be. I fall asleep. Now wait, this nigga T.I. back in the fucking place.
Wait, what happened with T.I.?
There you go, right here. Oh shit, it's Trigger Man. Hold on, Trigger Man. I fuck with you, homie. Shout out to Trigger Man, brother T.
When he coming in?
No.
Oh.
There's a video. I'm trying to show.
Oh, okay.
All these niggas like I don't know all these. Oh wait, T.I. goes off on comedian for jokes on allegations. Oh, first Will, not T.I. goes off, snatches mic from. Oh shit.
Oh shit. T.I. got them locks, baby. He got some new gangster in him.
Hold on, wait.
Okay, you guys. So it looks like Will Smith has started a whole movement. It looks like T.I. kind of followed in his footsteps. You guys, I say this because T.I. went off on a comedian because he was making jokes about some charges that him and his wife Tiny were facing. However, they were never charged. It had to do with the R word. Okay, I don't want to say too much because sometimes YouTube does not play. But he was never charged. His wife was never charged. And this comedian was up making jokes. T.I. was not going for it, you guys. I'm going to play this video because it's crazy. Now, I don't have a lot of detail. The story is still kind of new. But I'm going to play this for you guys. And I want you guys to listen closely and pay attention.
April the 5th.
And I want to know what you guys think.
She posted this.
There is nothing to charge me for. Or you know, hey, listen, go. As many times as you jump on that shit, I'm gonna check you as long as it takes. When you stop talking about it, when you stop playing with me and mine, I'm gonna stop saying something. And I'm gonna beat in your face, because I ain't did nothing wrong, and my wife ain't did nothing wrong. And if you keep on playing with me, continue to confront you publicly, verbally.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
We never had a forum on crime. T.I. is innocent. I truly believe it. Get it up for him. There is no charge. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Don't play with me about that. Hey.
They gave him a microphone to go mic the mic with this dude.
I'm not playing with you. See, now you're getting a little bit of good.
No.
Now you about to come on stage.
Because the comedians be out of pocket, man.
I want to make jokes about something. I'll make jokes about something. Absolutely. No, you're not.
He hugging.
The comedian?
Yeah.
The comedian, a girl?
Yeah. He took the mic.
Oh, so it's a girl. Okay.
It looked like a girl. Look, you got the breast.
Right, he all up on her too. Oh.
He gave her a hug, snatched the mic. Like, really? Damn, T.I., bro. What the fuck just happened?
Right. See, the thing that's making it real super disrespectful, it's only because they're doing it in their faces now. You know?
Yeah.
Because they, like, when people tell them, you know, you at a comedy show, you telling jokes, you talking about other, entertainers, but they're not there, you know? I mean, now they doing it like in their face. So, yeah, whatever.
And exactly. And see, that was,
you know, so you get what you get. And that's why the thing with Will and Chris Rock, and it was like, oh, he could have waited till another time to confront him. No, because you said what you said in real time, and he reacted in real time. And he got the 4 fingers on Thumb Street.
Exactly. And you know what? But he ain't, you see, he was talking shit. He ain't flash out.
Right.
The female comedian explains why she joked about T.I. and it's like, okay, this 5 hours ago. Damn, like I said, these motherfuckers be on this shit.
Right.
They be on this shit.
That's it. And look, I saw a video. I don't know if it was on.
This is about what happened at One Night Only at R on Edgewood with myself and T.I. T.I. came to the show. It's about over anyway. It's an open mic. He comes. He does like 30 minutes.
So it is a female.
Oh, okay.
It is a female. I was trying to find out who the fuck that was. She went up on.
Look, they had somebody go on the stage
after he gets off.
Oh, you talking about, I think I've seen
on TikTok when somebody went on stage
and he hit another smack.
I think he had like a golf club or something in his hand.
Yeah,
swinging at the
shit
man
out that dude. Yeah, it was right after
real
that.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that's where we at with this shit now.
Like, oh yeah.
You know that if you need
stage, I'm going to the next shit. I'm hosting. I'm talking about marriage and shit. He keeps cutting me off, telling me to shut the fuck up, calling me all kind of bitches, heckling me.
Damn, really?
So I'm like, all right, come on, stop playing with me. Like, it's crazy. You keep going, and I can't say nothing to you. He then starts yelling about how I need to take my wig off multiple times. Take your wig off right now. Cutting me off. Take your wig off right now. Because a lot of y'all are saying I took a cheap shot. This nigga was literally going on and on harassing me. I don't know why my eyes turn hazel. That shit is really ugly. But anyway, I said, I'll take my wig off when you speak on the allegations.
Oh. So the woman comedian that T.I. was going off at the comedy show, she spoke on her side of the story about what happened.
Damn, Tiny look crazy as a motherfucker.
After T.I. did his set
super little thick right now.
She hopped up on open mic and she started telling jokes.
That Roy D.
T.I., I don't know if he was drunk or whatever, but he started bombing her, telling something, take your wig off, you trash, take your wig off. This and that. Talking about her. So she said, okay, I will take my wig off when you speak on the stuff that's going on between you and your wife. Like the woman that's saying that you forcing them to take this and that and the third and making them do this and that and the third. Speak on that. Then I'll
wow, really?
And then he want to get all of this shit. He started screaming at her on a video that I showed y'all before. Started screaming. Like, for what?
Bro, this nigga got it, bro. You make yourself
in the shade room
with the allegation when you do something.
And you know what make it, but you know what make it stupid?
Trying to say
you has money. Why you just don't pay her? Once you pay them, that's it. You know, like, look, I paid you for your services.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't whatever you won't call it now. It's not that because it was consensual and you got paid for it. Bam.
But that's the thing. They're not into all that, though. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. This is the shade room. Now, the shade room, girl, is where it goes down. You destroyed our family giant conference. What? 6 days ago. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Jaden Christopher Sir Smith might be the male child of the Hollywood legend Will Jada Pinkett Smith, but there's more to the celebrity kid than meets the eye. So let's get to know Jaden a little bit more. What is his relationship with his parents like, specifically with his mom, Jada? Comments. The Smiths are not one to shy away from giving fans an insight into their home and how it's run, whether it be the parent-child relationship or the husband and wife dynamic. If you've been following the trend with this gorgeous couple and their kids over the years, you know they share so much of their lives to the public that some may even say there is such a thing as too much information. I mean, the internet got so sick and tired of Will and Jada speaking about their unconventional relationship and marriage that a person by the name of Dexter Morales started a petition to beg the It couple. And it's true that the petition did gain over 5,000 signatures. That didn't stop nor discourage the I Am Legend actor and his bad mom's wife in the least from giving out access and information about their private life, even if it had a little overwhelming. But perhaps one of the most interesting and undeniable facts about the Smith family is that as complicated as they may appear, they're a family of brilliant creatives who have found their own individual niche in the entertainment industry whilst doing so as a solid family unit. But while they may put up a united front ever so often, the Smiths are not strangers to controversial topics. In fact, Will and Jada may just be in the top 3 most talked about Hollywood couples of all time, and by extension, their kids.
You remember when they first was like, they caught Will on vacation with the other family? Like, oh, Will goes on vacation with his other family. Jada don't have a problem. I'm like, damn, what's not like this nigga got money? You can do shit like that when you got money.
Exactly, you can do that when you got money.
Like nigga, I would love. Okay, me and Kimberly and the kids go on vacation this week. Okay, me, Raven, and the kids, and you know,
right?
You got money. It's nobody got no goddamn issue.
Right.
But these people trying to make up these, Will.
Yeah, it's other people. It's not them.
Will probably smashing his old Lex on these. Like, man, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah. So what?
If he is smashing, that's on him. Congratulations. But I would want to have that same relationship with my ex if we had that relationship. I wouldn't want nobody to find out.
Right.
My business is my business. But when you get into the public figure like this, you see how the clickbait goes. Look, I'm still waiting to hear when Jaden Smith confronts Jaden Spiegel.
Yes, he did.
Because you know
Kids are not let out of these conversations. There have been several rumors and theories about Will and Jada's marriage. The most controversial topic they've been linked to is, you guessed it, the headlines over their alleged open marriage during the course of their 25 years union. And while these rumors were nothing but just that, rumors without any proof, the pop culture world came to a screeching halt in 2020 when R&B singer August Alsina spoke his truth in an interview with The Breakfast Club. With no holds barred, August told his truth on how he had been in a relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith for several years. And not only did the father of her children and self-proclaimed life partner know about it, the pair went ahead to have an affair with Will's blessings. How generous of you, Will. You're such a better man than we all are. I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, Alsina said of his time with Jada. I truly and really deeply love and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self to it.
Wait. No, nigga. No, hold on. You see that? Well, you see it on the screen, right? I'm about to read it. You ready?
Go ahead.
I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life. August said of his time with
I know you did. You gave yourself to Will and Jada.
I truly and really deeply love and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self. How do you, bro? Listen, this look, I ain't knocking you, bro. I ain't not bro. Jada Pinkett can take my soul too. Bald head, no. Jada, baby, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, how you fall in love with a married woman?
Just like they fall in love with a married woman.
No, wait, baby, listen, baby. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. If you already know that me and my wife are coming to your aid and helping you, unless you see an opportunity there for you to come in to play, because you could have got a sympathy for it, and you took that as a relationship. You know, like honestly, you know,
right?
Nigga been gave some sympathy dick up, and like, oh shit, you know, come here, man. You talking to girl? Look, don't worry about it. It's gonna be all right. Next thing you know, y'all in some kind of way, y'all up. You got some sympathy for, you know. But when you get into a relationship, how are you going knowingly into a relationship with a married woman, knowing her husband? You dig what I'm saying? I frown upon people like if I ever was to see any one of my exes, any one of their people out and about looking good, I'm not about to do that. You know why? Because that's going to be drawn. I mean, look, no. You open the door for relationships to fail because you fucking with you see my ex at the club? Oh, you fucked up. Wait, what? Do you understand what goes on when you're fucking somebody and talking to them and sitting down at Waffle House at 3 a.m. eating? They're talking about a lot of shit. So you know Who wants their ex sitting down with their friend talking about them and then going home and fucking them and then having pillow talk? And if don't forget they smoke. Because you know you roll over, you roll that blunt up and that down. She ain't never fucked me like that, so I should have been fucking with you. Pillow talk a motherfucker, my nigga.
Is it? Who?
So look, so for this nigga to come here, I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life. Damn, young boy, what you doing? You gotta give woman your soul. She took his soul. She took that nigga.
And no. It was he gave years of his life, but you was living in the lap of luxury. Have you ever seen their house?
You know the killer part. August Alsina from New Orleans.
Yeah, I heard.
I respect,
really deeply love and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self to it. August Revelation for sure gave birth to the biggest word to come out of showbiz in the year 2020. Perhaps one of the Hollywood's most unconventional relationship slangs, entanglement, right after Gwyneth Paltrow's conscious uncoupling. While August may have given more than enough to his entanglement with Jada, the utterly bizarre situation did leave a sour taste in the mouth of many.
Hold on, wait.
Revealed that August Alsina.
No, wait, go back, one friend, go back. No, now go forward. No, go back. Right there. Look at that. You see that picture?
Yeah, I see it.
Don't look at the similarities.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right now. I might get Jada. I might give me some Jada Wiggins pussy. Oh, let me put my picture up.
He like that neck. Look at that neck.
Girl, look at that. Girl, neck. It's bro. Come on, bro. That wasn't it. That's why they call it entanglement, because they all were entangled.
Exactly. And that boy Will laughed and he said, "That's the name you gonna call it. That's what you gonna call it."
You see the face? You see Will's face?
Yeah, they say.
All right, Will's face. Now look, you see her face? Now we as a people with social media who take a selfie, call selfies, right? Remember, nigga, dude, look at that face on that picture, man. Come on, man. We take selfies with people we don't even like, nigga, and we can make a better fucking pose than that.
Right.
That's a husband and wife, nigga. You see how he's smiling? Fuck Jada, nigga. Oh, I got that Jada bigger pussy, nigga. Oh, shit. We don't know about this. Bro, they look, bro. I honestly, when I seen that, I was like, wait, I had to go back and stop it, because I could see the similar. I could see she fucking a younger Will. Look, he looked like little Will.
Yeah.
So it was like she got a baby clone. Like, fuck, keep it in the family. Fuck, Will fucking you, let me fuck.
Right.
God damn, Jada. Fuck.
Bizarre situation did leave a sour taste in the mouth of many when it was revealed that August Alsina was initially Jaden's.
Look, hold on. Come to New Orleans, Jada. I give you my address. I will email, DM, girl. Come. Look, I don't care. I would never tell.
Right, and that's the thing with him. He should have never told. Boy,
I would have never told. I would have never. But that's
why he don't have no credit. Just to think, if he would have never told, that boy would be on the top of the charts.
But you know the fucked up part is, I remember when me and my ex-wife a long time ago, right? We had this. We popped the when X pills was heavy and we was smoking. We popped that. Girl, I told my whole life story, confessions and all. I don't know why the fuck. So this is what I'm thinking, that damn, this nigga wasn't on no drugs and told all the business.
Yeah,
this nigga was sober and told. Right. I was under influence, feeling, like, oh, I love you, girl. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. You know, I did cheat one time. Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, girl. Let me tell you about it. And it's like, damn. But then the next fucking day,
that boy was talking like a bro.
He told enough to sell a book.
Yeah.
If he wanted to get paid, got what? After all this, and you know what? His name got back popping because of the snap. So he another one. that's in his circle.
Smith's friend, who proceeded to introduce himself to the rest of the Smith family. Yeah, you heard that right. The 29-year-old Benedictine crooner didn't just come by one of the biggest names in the industry. He was reportedly introduced to the Smiths as a result of his friendship with 23-year-old Jaden, and the friendship, which fizzled out, opened doors to one of the biggest scandals to rock the showbiz world in recent years. The outrage was real, and fans' opinions came in strong, expressing their disapproval and disappointment at learning that Jada fooled around with none other than her son's friend. Some observers even went as far as blaming Jaden for his sexual transgressions. A Twitter user stated, "It's all Jaden's fault. I was minding my own business till he brought August Alsina home. That's how the entanglement began." This August, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith issue is too complicated. The fact that Jaden Smith is Alsina's friend, another fan tweeted. If you're in doubt that any of this happened, we're here to remind you that Jada herself confirmed the singer befriended her whole family at first before things became hot and heavy between them. I guess about 4.5 years ago, we started a friendship with August, and we actually became really good friends. The 50-year-old mother of two said in an episode of The Red Talk, while adding that when August joined them, he was suffering from health issues at the time, and she was only focused on getting him help. Just like his sister Willow, there had been no public outbursts or reaction from the Smiths kids, especially from the Karate Kid actor who unknowingly brought August into their home. Many seem to, however, think that the young man's actions do speak for themselves. In September 2020, just a few months after the affair with Alsina was made public, Jaden, in an interview with Apple Music and Zane Lowe, revealed that he decided to go by the name Jaden, announcing that he was renouncing his last name, Smith. A coincidence? We think not. With fans speculating that Jaden didn't want to be associated with his family name as a result of the cheating scandal. We also piece some puzzles.
Wait, now you heard that? Huh?
Yeah, I heard that.
Now, that was his friend initially. He brought him home. Meet my parents. It fizzles out. They're not friends, but the parents is still cool.
Yep, meet the Smiths.
Hey, so now that Lil Bro out the way, now he ain't, they ain't, so they still in there. Oh, we're at the time now. We're counseling and talking. It's kind of weird though, bro. Like, it's weird because people don't just I got some of my children friends that I met and they're cool people, but my children ain't fucking. I ain't about to have you sitting up in my house. The hell out of here! What the fuck? I guess Hollywood is on really some Hollywood weird shit because he took his name down, so he knows something. Most people don't want to. I mean, bro, your parents are rich. You're famous because of your parents. You're going to take your name away because your mom cheated with your former friend?
Right. Nah.
Look, it's a little more than that.
But that's the thing. They are into that kind of stuff. So when I don't even feel, I feel that Jaden and August probably wasn't even friends. They brought somebody else brought August to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they into that kind of stuff.
When I show you the similarity, they look like, and his career really never, but his name popped up, and then it just once this shit came out, this nigga was
done. He killed it. He killed his own career by talking.
You don't even hear this nigga say it. You ain't even heard nobody even do an interview with this nigga after this nigga slapped Chris Rock.
Yeah, because now Will them probably got him blackballed.
They got this nigga somewhere in the your girl from Popeye's commercial. Where this bitch been in the basement 20 years? Because damn, right. Never seen this bitch on. Now all of a sudden this bitch on the Popeye's commercial. Come on, baby, come on.
But who knows? August might still be at their house. Who knows?
Thank you. See, now let's see what. Hold on, it's almost. Let me see what else they got.
Like the fact at the tender age of 15, it was reported that Jaden had asked to be legally separated from his parents, giving grounds to the claims that the rapper and fashion enthusiast is ashamed of his parents' failures, especially his mother. Many were shocked at why the young boy would want to be emancipated, including his parents. Recalling the news in a 2018 episode of Red Table Talk, Jada, who was accompanied by Jaden, candidly discussed her son's strange request and said how she felt devastated by it. At 15 years old, Jaden and I remember this day specifically. It's probably one of the most heartbreaking moments of my life, Jada said. It got to a point where you told me straight up, you were like, Mom, I have to leave here to live my life. Will also spoke in his little boy's decision at the time in his self-titled memoir. At 15 years old, when Jaden asked about being emancipated minor, my heart shattered, Will writes. He ultimately decided against it, but it sucks to feel like you've hurt your kids. Interesting how Jaden is a child that constantly wants to get away. Interesting and a little suspicious too. You can bet that when these claims first broke in the news, it seems as though the Girls Trip actress and her husband were not ready to acknowledge Alcina's statement. Not only did the couple not give August's candid expose any backing at first, in fact, they flat out denied it. When Page Six contacted a representative of their family, said person called the allegations absolutely not true. However, on August 2nd, 2020, many weeks after the scandal made major headlines, Jada broke her silence on the subject when she teased a tell-all interview that would address the rumors head-on in an upcoming episode of her show, Red Table Talk, saying that there is some healing that needs to happen.
This is how you get the research.
To the Red Table. It was during the now viral episode with over 32 million Facebook views that we learned a few things about what was truly going
she had
on
the show
in
on
the
Facebook.
Household. For example, and prior to that, did you know that Will and Jada had decided to separate indefinitely at one point in their marriage? This is apparently true, as it was during this time when August Alsina became the one to fill the void missing in Jada's heart. We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you can go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy, Will explained. Even though they were still legally married with neither party filing for divorce at any time, Jada further gave details that it was after said separation from Will that she found herself in a different kind of entanglement with August. If you're as confused as we are about the word entanglement and what it really means, be rest assured that you're not alone. Will seemed to be as confused as we were about the strange term, and the King Richard actor didn't hesitate to push back on Jada's choice of word, making his wife of many years confirm that she did cheat on him and had nothing less than a romantic relationship with August. Seeing how months have passed and the Smiths' marriage is waxing strong, you'd be right if you said the drama that ensued did not affect the couple as expected. But the impact it had on their children, particularly Jaden, cannot be overemphasized. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you'll definitely love this detailed video and all the cheating scandals that has plagued the Smiths. Thanks for watching.
Hey, that is. Hey. Oh, that's what makes sense. Like they whole family just like took a whole what's a good word to use? Wait, I think this is it right here. Let's see if this is it.
You've been on a hell of a journey with me.
Oh yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right.
Watch this.
Right.
You know, it's healing that
see
needs
Will
to happen.
face?
Yeah, but see, this the thing.
So what
the thing
happened,
is,
Okay.
You wait,
Started
this- she about to
Will
break
Smith
his
and
four
her
and a half,
I
4
mean, the
years
Will
ago.
is they are actors, so
Started a
know.
friendship
like
with August.
I believe it, but
And
I can't believe
we
it at
actually
the same
became
time.
really, really good.
But this is the thing. Like when they did this show, this one right here, I feel like this is you're putting it all out there. Of course, you're gonna have some sense of reservation about how you're gonna put it because you don't know how the other person is gonna react. But you can tell how look how she's looking, like her demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Because if once you start doing more and more podcasts, the more easy it is. Because when I come on, I just get on. Once I finally sit down, I just welcome to Clutch Sports Media 360. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going in and I'm
right.
So for this person to sit up there and she's got to try and do the talking, and you can tell by the way her lips is and the way that, and she didn't want to have that conversation because you called it one thing and your husband about to blow it out the water because he's not receptive to an entanglement. That's what we calling that shit these days.
Right.
After you fucked them at our house. You ever see Will would have had that nigga moment on this when they talked about that? He probably want to smack Chris Rock.
Right.
If he would have put his foot down, like, man, that's
he didn't blow up. He should have blown up. If he had blown
that
up,
was your time. You
but he didn't. You know, he was still trying to be the good guy. You know,
man. Hold on, why?
Like Will, bro, we know you're not.
And it all started.
Oh look, I see Will's face. That's Will. Will, okay. Where else we going?
Well, Will is an actor, so.
Look, but Will is like, where are we going to go with this?
I know.
I'm listening to you. I'm hearing you. You see, you don't look at a person like that with them eyes if you don't have some kind of, you know, like I have to catch myself looking at my ex-wife sometimes because you have a certain love for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain thing there. So, you know, you want to hear this person, and especially if they're telling you some shit that has affected y'all relationship.
Right.
And Will at this moment is looking at his wife like, okay, Jada.
But the thing is,
I just needed some help.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but the thing is, when this happened, well, quote unquote, when it happened, the affair
they was
happened,
on a break.
They were on a break. So
now,
I'm sure Will was doing what he wanted to do on his break.
But wait, this the thing. I get that. And that's why I never put no time into it, because it was like, well, if they were broken up, then fair game. But then when Will clapped and said, no, chick, that ain't true.
I like when he said, no, when he said, I'm gonna get you back, and she said, you already got me back.
And that's what makes me think that this is why she did that. She used August as a get back tool. Because Will can fuck. Will probably fucking.
Man, Will is tall. Will is handsome. If he was in all of that, he rich.
Will
you know what I'm saying?
Played so many different roles and played along so many different females.
Right, man. Come on now. You know Will was smashing them women.
And especially if y'all allege having an open relationship.
Right.
But not open. They wanted to be like, oh, we open, but not open. Yeah. Right.
And look what the old girl said at the Oscars, Regina Hall.
She asked about can he
Will.
come up and help?
Yeah, he was like, when Will can come on up, Jada said it's okay. Remember?
And and that was the thing. Because now you like, wait, do we, and she was hesitant on asking, but wait, let me see this crazy motherfucker.
No. Me wanting to help his health, his mental state. And we found all those different resources, to help pull him through. And from there, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
That particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah. I really felt like we could be over.
We were
over. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
Hey, that's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken.
Uh-oh.
Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner.
Mm-hmm.
I would
during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had
Oh,
been
she just
so
wanted the new dick.
long since I felt good.
Husband, now I got to be.
See, that's what I'm saying.
About your transgressions.
Well,
like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
No, I definitely understand
Lord.
why it would look that way or feel
Yeah,
that way.
I was that
actually
nigga
don't
one
look at
time
it as a
too, until I
transgression
realized.
at all.
Yeah,
Through
because that boy Will
particular
was doing
journey,
his
I
thing.
learned
Believe
so
that.
much
Exactly.
about myself and was able
I believe
to
he
really
probably had some
confront
restraint.
a
That's
lot
why he
of
took it the way he took it.
emotional
Yeah, he probably.
immaturity,
I mean,
emotional
he cared, but he probably
and I was
didn't
really
care at the
able
same time.
to do
But
He
some
no,
probably
because
really deep
know what he
wait,
probably didn't care,
was
but
really
they
a
had to
joy
he
do
no, but
damage
he said
control
somebody.
he
because
told he said
he talked.
talk,
Because I
call
wasn't
it
sure I
what
was
it
ever going to
is.
speak to you again.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
See,
like,
he letting he.
the fact
I
that I'm
believe
speaking
that
to you again
he
is a
didn't.
miracle. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no.
They
I
had to
know
have
either.
some counsel, and
Yeah.
they
Get you
aired
back
it out
first
because they're in a better space.
You gonna
Because
get
he
me
just
back.
said
I think
I
you got
wasn't
me
going to
back.
speak to you no more.
I think we're good on that.
So
okay?
that's okay, but before the
I
entanglement,
wish,
the whole thing is what happened
I wish
that
that
was
wasn't
so
the
bad that they had to split. You know what I'm saying?
I sure
Because
wish
the
it could
split
be all
happened
magic
before the
miracles.
entanglement.
That's probably true.
You know, but
that's the.
and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay.
See, there he go, look, Will, like, hold on. What?
It's over with, but that boy
why?
Will.
Why?
In the look, that mean in your face.
He telling them why.
Wasn't the
Hey,
case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
You know, but and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty if that's what you want.
See?
But you know, I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
See, Will,
pissed.
Will hurt.
Together. Bad marriage for life.
See, I think he was only hurt because August talked.
It,
been on a hell of a journey with
I don't think he was hurt because of what happened.
Because the way it was like, and the way she run around and downplaying shit, like ain't nothing.
Like just say what it is. You could just tell everybody what it is.
Exactly, because you already making it. You could have dealt with the shit right then and there, got it out the way instead of dragging it on. And now look at where we're at.
I mean, but they had to drag it on to make the show for an hour. Because I mean,
what I'm
that
saying
could have took like 2 minutes.
She wanted to deny what the fuck it was. She should have said when he first came out with, "Oh, this happened," so Will doesn't get caught off guard. At least he knows.
But I don't think he was caught off guard.
Bruh,
I don't think he was caught off guard.
He said, "Call it." In this video, he said, "Call it what it is."
Yeah, a relationship.
Because it wasn't that he wanted to know the honest to God. Because until he heard it from her mouth, I feel that was the here you go. Because he never knew. August ain't called him and say, "Bro, I smashed your wife."
No, because didn't August say that him and Will had a talk?
I'm saying, but we don't know if that was a talk before or after.
Right. But I mean,
because of course, once
I don't think Will was hurt. I think that was the acting.
No,
I think it was acting.
Will, bro, listen, what hurt him is the way
because
this
how you
nigga
hurt
exposed his house.
How you hurt if y'all was separated.
Because
so how you hurt?
No, you heard Will say, he said we had agreed. Now listen, me and my ex-wife agreed to break up, or me and my girlfriend, we agreed to break up. I didn't say I'm about to go fuck 30 people or do whatever. We agreed to break up. Yeah, but if y'all agreed to break up,
but if you agree to break up, you can do whatever you want.
But listen, I'm not fucking nobody at our house. and then having this.
Well, I mean, if they were separated, he probably left the house.
But listen, what I'm saying, because dude, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So what made it bad is that it's not only that we broke up, you went fucked him, but wait a minute, did you have to make it a whole goddamn debacle? Did you have to stretch it out and make me look?
He made it a debacle. He the one who told.
But listen, he told. But if you would have kept your fucking legs closed, he wouldn't have told shit.
That lady can do whatever she want to do.
I get that, but listen, I'm saying if you don't want dirt out there for everybody in the world to know about, then you need to make better decisions who you share in bed with.
She should have just paid him. She should have just paid him. Now,
paid him.
You know,
it wasn't about payment. It wasn't about no payment with that.
He was all in love and stuff. He told because he was mad.
That
he
nigga,
was hurt.
Bro, listen, them niggas broke up. That nigga August was in there. Okay, listen. August said we had a relationship.
Yeah,
he was in love.
He was in love.
Jada was pulling that pipe out and whatever. Jada, come do it to me, baby. I'm willing. I ain't gonna talk. I ain't gonna talk, Jada. I'm telling you, I look like Will. I wish I could grow my hair like him, but with Jada, I was
crazy. Well, you better go get you. You better go get you one of them lace fronts, like the dudes be doing.
I could do like Tory Lanez, huh?
Oh, I know you. I'm out of that. I'm out of that. I was just saying. I ain't know.
No, because his hairline fucked up. You know,
you better get one of them lace. You can get one of them lace fronts or they just be doing it with the regular, like that Bob Marley, that Marley hair, and they be cutting it down and stuff, and they be looking exactly like your hair. That shit was smooth to me. We're gonna have to do a podcast in the daytime. I don't like the way I sound at night. I sound like really? I'm laying down because I'm laying down. That's how I sound.
See, there you go. With you gonna hear, you go back and do the replay and listen to yourself. You're gonna be like,
I'm not. I'm not.
Oh, you gotta listen to your replay. You gonna see it on the internet. Somebody gonna comment on your shit because it's on Facebook.
Yeah,
let me see. Hold on. Let me see where we at. I'm about to tell you right now. We had 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Golly.
And we are on YouTube and Facebook live right now. I had to ban one person on the comment. Osama bin Laden killed all American soldiers was blocked. I don't fucking know who the fuck that is. Why the fuck you would want to come in my chat and do some dumbass shit like that?
Yeah, but that's dumb. But okay, thank you for listening.
I mean, exactly. You know, you took time out to come over here.
Yeah, thank you.
The first comment I heard was when I actually my first block your ass like AK-47.
Yeah, I like being the moderator because I'm like mods on different platforms, and when them crazy comments come up, blocked, time out.
Shit.
I be giving up, but at first, like if the comment is not too derogative or whatever.
Yeah, you can let it fly. Certain shit you can let
them slide. But if they keep going, I'll put them out. I'll put them on a timeout.
Yeah, because some people you automatically know they look. Once they push
with
that
with the shits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody got time for that when they trying to talk. Don't want to be distracted with that foolishness. So I block them, and I don't mind. It feel good too.
So we going Black Sheep TV or
Insomnia TV.
Insomniac TV.
Yeah, we Insomniac. We still up while the rest of the world sleeping.
Exactly. Oh no, there are people up there.
We should just call it the night shift then, because we on the night shift.
All right, Insomniac TV. Night shift. Night flight. Night riders. Night flight.
But I still like the first thing we had. Late night talk. Midnight whispers. I like that. I like that too.
I got that written down. Because that's going to go in.
You got to copyright that.
That's all. With all this shit going right in that way, I'm gonna make you a mod over it. So I'm gonna get a channel.
Nobody stealing our thing.
That way, have it got its own channel.
Our intellectual property.
Exactly.
I don't know. I can't do a podcast Friday night for sure. I can't. I gotta get my injections in my neck Friday morning, so I ain't gonna be worth nothing.
Oh, see, I mean, it's all on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you could do the content. You can record the information. You could talk about something, record it on your phone, submit it. I'm gonna have the hopefully I have the email done.
Okay.
With the brand and all that stuff. So everything linked to that, and then I'll just make you the mod, and then you just upload the shit. And then we can just upload the clips like this on the show. So whatever you can talk about. No, huh?
We need to find us a song too.
Oh, I don't know where we got production. I got Spike. I got DJ Lo-Fi, aka Spike. He does beats.
That's Spike my baby, Spike.
Yeah, he does beats, and he's supposed to come Saturday, so we can sit down. But I gotta get him to do at least. He did some new songs, but I have to get him to do because I got a Twitch channel where I do gaming. I use my phone as the little gaming thing, and I do the Twitch thing. So I'm doing the live stream on that. Plus my podcast and the other podcast. Now this podcast, it's even, you know what I'm saying? Because now I'm putting them all on every platform.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So we on Facebook Live. Shout out to everybody on Facebook and YouTube. But Facebook, I wanted the Facebook crowd because we have a crowd already.
Okay.
Right. And you know, before when you like YouTube is one of those acquired taste crowds. You know, like I don't have a problem with me because I already come. I talk about fucking sports. I hear I got into a not a YouTube group, but a Facebook group a long time ago when I first got in the groups, and it was the AFC East trash talk. And I'm talking about I was getting real.
Look.
I was getting real. I'm like, but I was dishing it. Mm-hmm. So now that I come back and we got this show and this show style, I'm waiting for those people that, you know, because I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. I done did these shows. I done did my podcast. I started podcasting at least 2016. I started taking it serious in 2018. I never really, you know, like I have a good stretch of going, but I kept it consistent. You know, so I know that I can do this with 0, 100, 50, 5, 2, 1. I have my content. I'm gonna deliver my speech, put it up there, put my ad in the fucking video, and get what? I make a few cents on that bitch if somebody listens or not. I made 39 cents off of Anchor podcast. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And all I did was just go to the tab on the computer, hit the Anchor tab, and hit the record button and go in. And that, I mean, so it's like if you hustle something, and the more you do it, the more you building up your content and your catalog.
Okay.
So
cool.
Facebook, just like Jada Pinkett is on Facebook Red Table Talk. They advertise.
I do like that Red Table Talk. I really do like it.
And
the episodes that I've seen.
But see, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. I watch numerous amount of different content because it all ties into me building a brand or something. Right. Like we sat here and we ran it for 2 hours and 12 minutes on different subjects and tied it back to some shit, spoke some shit. Guess what? The first show. Now the next time when they come back for episode 2, it's like, oh, y'all got episode 1. Yeah, go check it out.
So
y'all got episode 3? Yeah, wait. I missed that.
So episode 2, we're gonna talk about marriage and being married.
Oh Lord, yeah. Cause look, we can pull up the videos. Like I told you right here. We can go and research and pull up videos.
I just want to let people know it ain't all what it's cracked up to be, you know?
Yeah. Once I make you a mod, then you're able to go in behind the scenes.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because on this this is the other account. So when I create this other account, then I'm gonna have the StreamYard account where you'll be on, like, here, this person is an admin. And that way I don't have to worry about it. Like talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Until it's time for us to meet, do our shit or whatever we're gonna do.
Right,
as far as the show. And then for y'all listening as it's still going live, just giving y'all some behind the scene how you can hustle, start from nothing. So don't never say I can't, you got the internet, you got a phone, you pay $35, you pay $50, you pay how much for your phone? You can go live and talk about anything.
Right.
Make it something interesting where people want to listen in. I listen to anything. I hear a lot of shit.
Let's talk about before we talk about the marriage thing, right? Let's do one on the gender war thing. You know, the man versus the woman thing. It'd be hilarious to me. I've been reading them posts. Like, and man, it'd be funny.
And see, that's the thing. Like you have like the shade room, like these different sites where they have some shit on there, where people post the most intriguing shit, and they don't mind posting it because they don't care.
Right.
Like, you know, that's where you find a lot of these when somebody's dirty laundry gets aired out, it ends up on the shade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, you know, and that's why I was saying, like, a lot of people talking about when you ask about the subject about the marriage, is a lot of people like Will and Jada, as weird as that shit is. Them niggas been married 25 years. Nobody said.
So it works for them.
It's something, but no, what I'm saying is something that they have an agreement. You know what I'm saying? But if you two broke motherfuckers and y'all trying to fight to get a divorce because you're trying to get from around it, but y'all having money, y'all can just pay to stay away from each other for a while. You already said I thought you was gonna get your shit together. I thought you was gonna. Oh, well, I see what you were doing the whole time because it's different.
Right. Yeah, we got to do that. I want to talk about marriage. I want to talk about relationships.
We got to do that. We got to do because, like, with these niggas, man, come on, talk? That's on you. I'm letting you run it. Like, rip the runway.
Yeah, because for me, this is the ideal relationship for me, right? And I never found nobody that would actually agree to it, but for me, the ideal relationship or marriage, you know.
Say what? Say again.
You live in your house. I'm gonna live in my house. We meet up, you know.
Girl,
whatever. You sleep by me sometimes. I sleep by you sometimes, or whatever. But we go back to our respective homes because I'm like, I want my time for me. And
and see, that is ideal. That is what, because you know what, like for me, and I can understand why these two have this deal thing, because it was like at the end of the video, and it was like they dapped each other like bad marriage and bad
marriage for life, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, me and my ex-wife, they have a good marriage, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, I didn't get married to get divorced. At the same time, some people you have to let go, because no matter what you do, it's nothing going to change them to come back to you. You know what I'm saying?
But then you don't want to go back because they're going to still treat you the same way. Because you are still you.
But you're accepting, you're willing, if you put yourself in a position to willing to accept anything less than true love, then you're not going to have what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to, like, oh yeah, you can come back, you can do what you want to do, and this motherfucker don't come home at night. This nigga doing this, the phone ringing at all time, and you ain't getting.
You gotta make some rules. Like, okay, when you're home, the phone is off.
Because if not, you're just compromising your own need. For nothing, because you're not gaining anything. Because if this person turns off the light, the fucking light is off.
Right.
There's no you're walking in the dark. You're trying to find where did I go? Because, and that's the same thing. And that's why with Will Smith, he was like in that position, like, damn, I thought that nobody couldn't smash my bitch. This young motherfucker diving in the pussy.
I don't think that's it. Because if because if the relationship is open,
he said
no,
but
that
open
don't
to
make
a degree.
sense.
Listen, you got
no, it can't be open to a degree.
Why not?
Because open is
why not?
Open is open. If it's open for him,
you really
it's
believe
open
that?
for her.
You really
it gotta be. It gotta be. They have to have balance. Anyway, and he's a Libra, so they have to have balance.
You on the signs, girl? Look at your ass.
Yeah, that boy Libra. So they like balance. So everything in the universe is balanced. It's like when you're in an open relationship, it's open. You do you, I'm doing me, but it's still respect. No, it's not about somebody else smashing her because he's smashing somebody else. So no, that's why it's open. It's open. You do you, and I do me.
Listen, here's alleged allegation. Here's alleged allegation that you just said. You listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
Here's alleged allegation. Here's alleged allegation you just said. Nobody came out. I remember when I had an uncomfortable position in time in life, and somebody brought it to my attention, and I was like, I didn't go looking for this. Somebody brought it to my attention, and dudes have that certain. So August releasing this, and you heard what they said in the video. It was a minute before she even addressed the situation. So the whole time, what Will's here.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, because when it came out in 2020, I'm not gonna lie, I used to be listening to Tasha K all the time, like way back when she first came out, like when she first started coming out. She had mentioned that.
Man, shout out to Tasha K.
Yeah,
shout out to
Tasha K.
The winos.
Yeah, I like her. And she was like, she talked about that. Like years before it even came out, she talked about that. Like she be having all the information. Ooh.
See, that's what I'm saying, because guess what? Everybody knew like this. They was trying. Remember J-Lo and Ben Affleck relationship?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everybody was trying to find that relationship point where they could do like a Ben J-Lo. They could do like a what's the other one? Brad Pitt and Angelina, where they got this relationship where they good.
Right.
And none of them motherfuckers last.
Right.
Will and Jada survive in this. And you know what? I can respect now. Honestly, I can respect this. Because regardless of what they may say about him or his wife or whatever, that's still his wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna still give me his pride, because nigga, you should have been saying something about it. But I understand that it happens the way it happened. But
yeah, because man, they be saying so much stuff about Will. They say that boy. Remember when Tisha Campbell was saying about Will and Dwayne Martin, the dude she was messing with?
Oh yes.
The dude she was married to. So Will background ain't squeaky clean, So it's like. Whatever.
And that's what I'm
but
saying.
The thing is, they not talking.
And that's why I look when they joking like, oh, it ain't no get back thing. Oh, you could be on your petty shit, because he must have been petty before. You can't. You see
they both be petty.
They could at the end. It was like, look, at the end of this interview that she and him did, right? This is a husband and wife. You can tell the way they was talking at that table. They both was like, ooh. And then at the end they was joking. They was now it's out. Now we got it out the way now. Okay, now we all right. Now we good. Yeah. All right. And you see that's why
it was that I think that was that was actually just damage control,
Right. You had to do it, but you was able to do it on your own network. You did what I'm saying. If something happens, you're able to do your own narrative. They have to come over there and try and pick apart this. Oh, this. No,
right.
They did it. They in-house. See, that's where like a husband and wife fail at, when you take shit out the house. You involve your homegirl, or you tell your homeboy, you're telling your mom, or you're telling your dad, you're telling this, and you're telling them, and you ain't telling the motherfucker that you live with.
Right.
And then when you tell the motherfucker you live with, you're hollering and screaming at the nigga, and y'all ain't talking, getting nothing solved, but you can talk to your friends and tell them, oh, bro, I never forgot to my wife.
Exactly.
World for the other mother. You can't even think it. This nigga look at me like,
it's like, and then especially if you're young in a relationship.
For my own boy.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, bro. Because we didn't have. Check it out. Our parents did not come along on marriage day, give us a book and say, "Here you go, read this."
Because they didn't have.
When you bring that home, you like, "Oh, this one I'm bringing." So we don't get the tips. This is why when you look at what Will and Jada.
What happened? You're having technical difficulties over there.
what they can actually produce on the field. Like, Bill Belichick could sign Jim Kelly in his old ass. People like, oh, Jim Kelly, the Super Bowl. But he traded Devontae Parker and all this jerk-off Patriots fans.
Since I felt
good. That's part of what
now I got to be with you at the press conference while you tell the world about your transgression. I love
all right,
my baby.
ladies and gentlemen,
my baby no matter
we
what.
do have a guest.
I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned
some of you I know.
Much about myself and was able to be
go along. Mr. Dean Blundell.
Are you talking about me?
Well,
you guys talking about me?
We're talking about you.
You know what? I tuned in and I was wrapping something up. Shocked to hear you bigging up Bill Belichick again. Shocked. It's almost you should just get a Belichick tattoo.
Whenever you go to the Deer Foundation merch store, you can get the Bill Belichick fanboy T-shirt.
I was ever going to speak again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you back first, and then
you're gonna get me back. I think you got me back. I think you. We're good on that.
Okay.
I wish wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
That's true. But and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty if that's what you want. But I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
If you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That's terrible.
security, and I was really able to do some really deep healing.